If you feel it too, your chances are gone. And I don't need you anymore, I would drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you aren't leaving for good. I could hear you on the radio playing when I was riding so stuck in Vegas. You said we could never be strong, but our hearts are golden and connected as one. I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I could tell you were bored, but I gave you my word that it'll be just fine if you stay in for love. Through lonely days, we got better, better as they came. We are electrolytes.
First,
glowing through the rain. We are electrolytes, glowing in the rain. We are electrolytes, electrolytes, taking your breath
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses.
Wow. I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone? It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki, oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki, whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Feel like Tom Brady, back in New England, ready to go. LFG. I also can't throw the ball, so that's not Tom Brady-esque. I'm not very.
It's not a very good comparison.
Oh, whatever. Stop it.
Did we
Bad stuff. Bad stuff.
did we break up and now we're fighting? And
Wait, who
no,
do you fight with?
didn't.
Keep going.
Are you referring to Tom Brady playing the Patriots?
No. Well, Tom Brady as. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like, did you leave us and now you're back?
But I'm your opponent.
But now we're now we're against each other.
Yeah. I just feel like the same energy that Tom brings to the football field,
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing to today's show.
Gotcha. So you're just Tom Brady.
I can be Tom Brady. If maybe we should have discussed the analogy before we signed on. How about this? It's Wednesday, October 6th, 2021. This is Gaming Morning Show. That's Mike and Sean. I'm Hefty Goof.
Yep.
Nailed it. First try. First try. We got a whole bunch of stuff, and we are a mere. Okay, math's not my strong suit. It's like 10 hours away from GMS After Dark. It's tonight, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Soon.
Can't wait to watch that show. It's going to be a good one.
I can also wait to watch it as well. Hope you'll be there.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be there watching. It'll be
good.
great.
Okay, cool.
Who hosts that show?
GMS After Dark is a silent show. We just
Yep.
throw the stream up for about 90 minutes and it just sits there.
Silence.
Yep. Mike will be in the chat though, so that's good.
I will be in the chat. That is a confirmed. Yeah.
ChrisMYee, Sports.Gaming, the first ever guest with your host, as Mike just said. Look, it's Mike O. It debuts tonight. There's going to be a fast food fantasy draft.
Sure is. It's going to be ridiculous. I sent the rules to the combatants last night, including the list of our fast food. Yeah, I can't think of a fun word to describe it. There's a list of fast food places that that we have to choose from. I think there's like 50 of them. So it'll be a nine round draft because there's 3 of us. So that seemed like a good number. I don't know.
We really jazzed that up with fast food list.
It's like fast food, Farfik-Nugan.
Alliteration.
No? I don't know what a Farfik-Nugan is.
Don't either. They would know what a farfin
Kyle.
is.
What's Farfik-Nugan?
Speaking of K-Laugh, K-Laugh will hop in. We'll play some 4v4 this morning on Rocket League. KJ is here this morning. Gabe Pride, thank you so much for the host on Twitch. Scott Chick is here. Good morning to you, Scott Chick. Hope everything's going well, both with work and the cat petting. And also Kate Zaid is here this morning. KJ was checking in 25 after the hour. Said the cat woke me up early today. Sigh. Going to get coffee and feed the furry four-legged monsters. Monsters. Just monsters. Monsters. Got an eggnog latte, though. Isn't that a little early?
Sounds gross.
Sounds like a December drink, right?
Yeah. It also just doesn't, it's like, do you like eggnog?
Mm.
I
Welcome
I'm not
to
a
me
fan.
again, right? So, no, Hefty doesn't like food, yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I can see Hefty liking eggnog because it'd be some, like, random thing. You're like, wait, what?
That is
You
true.
don't like ketchup, but you like eggnog?
Yeah, I need to find, like, the most, quote-unquote, like, out-of-character food that, like, I do enjoy, where it's like, that doesn't make any sense. But have I ever made any sense with my food? I don't know.
No,
So.
not in the least.
Gabe says, early day at work for me, coffee in hand, GMS on screen, good start to my day. Flattered. Gabe
Not
Brown.
bad, not bad. Thanks, Gabe.
Ran out of PS creamer. Ah, that's why you're going eggnog.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no PlayStation creamer this morning.
Chip shortage.
It's terrible, yeah.
Please don't put computer chips in your creamer, please. Just don't do
You
that.
drink it, I'll eat. I really like accidental typings. They're the best. I'm gonna drink it, I'll eat. What?
Invite you to check out some things. Obviously, GMS After Dark tonight. Coming up on Friday, KimChica, Patreon subscriber, celebrating 1 year as a 1 month as a Patreon subscriber.
Wow.
That really escalated, didn't it?
Before it was even a thing, it became a thing.
The anniversary tier subscriptions were actually do not pass go, do not collect $200. You just go straight to the next year. Just so happy 2020, KimChica. Anyway, Patreon subscriber celebrating a 1 month subiversary today has a new show called Taste Test. It's where it tries out different demos and things. Everything has a theme. On Friday at 4 o'clock, It's Not What It Seems is the theme for Taste Test on KimChica's channel. And then our friend MadArtisan, who made our GMS Puppet Pals, is doing Vectober. There's 2 shows per week, Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, making 5 full art posters. That is over at MadArtisan's channel on Twitch. We have even more to talk about, but we're not going to do that right now. Coming up, we'll tell you about a trunk full of KFC. Like
Illegal KFC.
There's like probably 20 words in that headline, but I just read trunk full of KFC, and I'm like, that's enough. It's enough of a tease.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
To the rest of it. What happens if you had a wedgie that ended up putting you in the ICU? We'll tell you about that story. And, of course, we go back to space for a crash into an asteroid's moon.
Space.
That's all I had on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It is Canadian Beer Day, Mad Hatter Day. Not Mad Artisan Day, but Mad Hatter Day. It is World Cerebral Palsy Day, Random Acts of Poetry Day, Physician Assistant Day, National Coaches Day, which, again, yesterday was National Teachers Day. Space some things out, please. National Orange Wine Day, National Plus Size Appreciation Day, National Walk to School Day, National Pumpkin Seed Day, and today's topic of the day, National Noodle Day. So we're asking you, what is your favorite noodle dish?
Noodles.
I was expecting Mike to make a noodling joke here.
Nah, it's too easy.
I was expecting Mike to make a send nudes joke today. So
Yeah, well, that was Kate. Got it. Kate jumped in there ahead of me. That's what kind of nudes we have. So.
there we go. Kate, thank you for filling the gaps that we weren't ready for today.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
So apparently,
Or at least tell and tell, I guess.
apparently,
Right?
it is a radio show, isn't it? Yep.
Yep. It's really hard for you guys to show us what you're. I mean, you can. There's Discord. Did you guys know we have a Discord? We have a Minecraft server.
I almost spilled my coffee on my keyboard.
That would have
Don't
been
do that.
awesome.
Yeah, please do show and tell. And also, it's good to see
Good moron!
Dandy Daydreamer. Good moron, Dandy. It's good to see you. Scott Chick said, geez, how far up was that wedgie?
Oh, it's pretty far up there.
Wait till
apparently,
you
according to the
find
story.
out. Wait till you find out. Farfanugan, allegedly German, meaning driving pleasure, used in a VW ad, later used as a nonsense word. Farfanugan, that is, not noun.
Makes sense.
Oh, I see. You type Farfanugan noun. That made me giggle.
Farfig Naugan?
Farfanugan noun.
I mean, why not, right?
That's good. Now I need noodles. Hey, Kate, I'm happy. You know, there's one thing that hinders the lives of Americans every single day, and that's the lack of being able to decide what the hell to have for dinner. But if you stick with Gaming Morning Show, we'll just tell you.
Still won't know.
I don't know. It seems like the other day, Kate got breakfast tacos just by us mentioning
That's
it was
true.
Taco Day. And that was also what, you know, Sean and Hefty Wife had for dinner that night.
Yep.
So
Breakfast tacos?
that's
weird.
we've definitely had breakfast tacos for dinner.
We
a lot.
had tacos on Monday.
like
We went and got a smorgasbord of tacos from a few places.
yeah, breakfast tacos are delicious for dinner.
Dude, breakfast tacos are delicious always.
Well, and I think that again, I'm an egg fan, and I haven't met too
Fill
many
them out.
people who don't like eggs. But if you like eggs, I mean, you can make a lot of breakfast stuff for dinner that is great because eggs are just so versatile.
It's accurate. We have the AC guy coming today, and I really hope he's like quick, because I kind of want to have breakfast for dinner now. So I need to go buy hash browns, because I don't want to cook them or cut them. No, I can cut them. I guess. Make them from scratch.
Kayla, if you changed your name, you're no longer all of the screen.
That's rude, man. Whee, I did a spinny. We got some big news to talk about in a little bit here too, about Twitch. If you guys saw this news, or maybe Sean has it, I should probably look at the rundown.
I left that one out. So we
Gotcha.
can talk about it anytime.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty big thing. There was a producer. Are we allowed to talk about it?
I mean, you can talk about it right now.
Just kidding. Just kidding. There was a pretty major data breach in Twitch. It's kind of a big deal. A lot of stuff was leaked, including payout amounts, possible passwords, chat log. I mean, there was a ton. So, quick PSA: if you do not have two-factor authentication set up, you might want to give it a look. But yeah, it does not look good for Twitch. They apparently lost a lot of data. But one of the things I was looking at was the payout amounts for some of the like larger folks, and people make a little bit of money.
Yup.
I mean, to
Not
me, that
me,
part doesn't
but-
sound like much news.
No. Well, that's not. But all of the other data that was breached is the news part.
You know, and
So,
and I hear
passwords.
I hear
all
that
sorts of
too, and
stuff,
I'm like, wait, so another big corporation lost a whole bunch of stuff? Like, it just seems like that happens on the regular.
It's true.
Maybe
but
I'm becoming
A,
too
it very
cynical.
Much impacts our community, and B, Twitch is just batting 1,000. You know, like they have this issue with the hotspots, and then they have hundreds of gigs of data stolen, which they haven't come out and said yet, which means it probably is. But that means if you have payment information linked to your Twitch, that may have also been leaked. So I know it seems like old news because everything gets hacked nowadays and yada yada yada, but like I said, it very much is a part of our community because I don't know if you guys know this, but we're on Twitch.
I'm also on a PlayStation about 10 years ago.
But it's pretty big stuff.
It was funny when Facebook went down the other day. Someone made a statement like that where it was like, gosh, I can't remember what the equivalency was, but it was something like, y'all don't understand what it was like to not have your PlayStation for 2 months, or something like that. And it was
Those were the dark days.
because it was this person who happened to like have their CD drive in their PlayStation 3 stop working the week that PlayStation Network went down for 2 months or whatever. And because of that, when they went to go load, they got a replacement and they went to go load the game that they wanted to play, it couldn't connect to the internet to download the update, so they couldn't play the game for that whole 2 months. Like, they basically had nothing they could play for 2 months during that whole thing. So
Nice.
it's like, this person's like, you have no idea. Yes,
I remember I listened to a lot of podcasts Beyond during that time. And could you imagine running a PlayStation-focused podcast during those 2 months where you're like, well, all we have to talk about is we can't do anything. No games are coming out. We can't play any games. It's just there.
My PlayStation is still here. It's clean. I have cleaned it a lot, but that's about all. It's just ridiculous about, we're in 2021 and people can't secure their servers. Like, I don't understand.
Well, I mean, the problem is the hackers are also in 2021.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
true.
this will always be an issue. Where there are digital securities, there are going to be people
Yeah,
breaking
fair.
those digital securities. So that'll always be a thing.
I know how to hack. You just hit your keyboard a lot.
Nice save, right?
Who put that shot
Nice
on
shot,
there?
Mike.
That was a good shot.
Okay.
That was a very quality
Honestly,
shot.
you two were so quiet for a second. I was like, oh gosh, am I on the wrong goal again?
Nope, I was just gonna let it sit. I wasn't gonna.
Because like
talk.
that ball was certainly going in, and I just happened to be in the right
Oh,
spot.
yeah.
And I knocked it out, and I
No,
was like,
100%.
they didn't say anything. I was like, oh gosh, did I screw up?
Nope. Practicing my angles, no big deal.
But Kate has wise words. Change your passwords.
Change your passwords. Don't make it your dog's name. Or
Don't make it my-
password.
Don't make it my dog's name either.
I mean, most of my passwords are Arturo.
Arturo 1234.
Arturo rocks 6969XXXV198.
Tonight, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's the premiere of GMS After Dark. Premiere of GMS After Dark. Check it out. Host Look, it's Myko. Special guest, ChrisMYee, Sports.Gaming. Check a look.
Check a look.
I'll never get old. It's 6:23 out on the West Coast. It's 9:23 on the East Coast. 2:23 for those watching GMS in the Ukraine. So Dandy had a point. So this 3-4 pod on my analog mixer, it's definitely like loose in the sense that like when I rotate the dial down, sometimes the music doesn't go completely away. But apparently Dandy's listening on headphones, and it was mostly in the right channel. And Dandy goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this music? That is music very suddenly in my right ear, and it is freaking me out. Dads, help!" It's like, sorry. So you got damned by the leaky pot. So coming this
Leaky Pot
October.
was my band name in high school.
You thought Michael was bad. Michael Myers. Wait till the leaky pot comes for you this Halloween. Dun dun dun. All right, favorite kind of noodles. Someone just said noodles earlier. I mean, like, isn't pad thai's a noodle dish? That's probably Hefty Wife's
Sure.
favorite.
Yeah.
Beef stroganoff's
like,
pretty okay.
But does that count as a noodle dish? I guess so. Yeah, I really like that.
We had goulash at Sean's house
goulash,
the other
those-
day.
Yeah, that was pretty okay.
been a while.
Gulag. Go to the gulag.
Yeah, I made that joke too. That was a good one.
Straight out the gulag.
Which, by the way, I hope Forgiven John is making those shirts still as we speak.
I was like, I need to get John his address so I can have a gulag shirt made up that for his wife. So then the kid will pop out of the gulag.
All right, 6:25. Let's get the news headlines of the day, video game style. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, October 6th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We had a big Smash Brothers announcement yesterday morning. And I don't play a lot of Smash Brothers, but this one was especially exciting because it's the final Smash Brothers Ultimate Fighter that they're adding. So they have completed their tour of adding every character under the sun to Smash Brothers. This is the 1,000th player character in Smash Brothers, but it's the last one. So they've added Sora from Kingdom Hearts into Smash Brothers Ultimate, and this is exciting for many people. Back in 2018, 2019. They did a poll. This was for Super Smash Brothers Wii U, so maybe it was even before that. But they did a poll asking people, what character would you like to see in Smash Brothers? And then they never announced like what the winner was from that. Well, turns out that long time ago, the winner was Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And so they knew that it was the most sought after character for the series. And it's one that I'm sure they were excited to add. And it was probably complicated getting the rights to be able to add Sora to the game. Since there's that Disney connection, that doesn't help anything. But here you go. Sora's in Smash Brothers. So that'll be fun.
Someday we'll
No signs of Disney characters other than the Mickey shape on the Keyblade.
the Sora connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and Smash Bros.
So that's available individually for $5.99 or as part of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2, which is $30. And now many people are asking, now that they've added every single character anyone's ever created is available in Smash Brothers, Sakurai, the guy who created Smash Brothers and worked on this, said that he's done. Like, this is it. He's not working on Smash Brothers anymore. People are asking, is this the last Smash Brothers? Do we need another one? Or should they just port this one to every Nintendo system that comes out forever and ever?
Do they have a Look It's My Go character?
Yeah, it's lies.
Yeah.
Is Optimus Prime on there? No.
Or is he?
Lies.
Autobots.
Yep, see, Dandy says nobody needs any more Smash.
I mean, I don't have any problems with Smash. There's just, you're right, there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat, too.
I'm not a player. I just smash a lot.
But all of the characters are there.
That's true. It's not all of the characters.
I think that's everyone's worry is like they set the bar so high with this one, getting so many characters that some people thought they'd never see in a Nintendo game. That where do you go from here? Like, you just strip it back down to like a cast of 8, like the first one. I don't know.
Go left.
Wait till they get to Ultimate Smash Bros. Mortal Kombat 3.
What are you doing, Smash Bro?
Okay, you just wait till Sub-Zero grabs Mario's head, starts to pull. Uh-oh. It's gonna change some lives there.
What would Mario's fatality be?
You go down a pipe and you never return.
In our next news story, speaking of Nintendo properties, segue, the Pokemon Company has signed a theme park deal with Universal Studios Japan.
How much bigger is it?
Is it gonna make Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios 70% even bigger? We'll see. This makes a lot of sense, especially with the Donkey Kong area opening in 2024, and you have the park in Orlando coming, but has been delayed to 2025. the Pokemon franchise would lend itself well to being part of these parks. I think a lot of people would like it, especially I know our kids would enjoy running around a Pokemon themed park, so
Yes.
Just
it makes sense.
Whipping Pokeballs at random people would be awesome.
Yep.
Our kids.
I mean the Harry Potter areas of Universal, you have like the wands and you can do like spells and things happen. Like in the Pokemon area, you could have Pokeballs and you like pretend to throw them and things happen. Like it'd be pretty cool.
Our kids would definitely enjoy that experience. Our kids would. Me, I don't know. It's gonna be a long
You
day.
gonna whip your Pokeballs at people?
Yeah, probably could. I did find out yesterday that I was paying 99 cents a month for a Roku Pokemon screensaver.
Oh,
Apparently, A, you can buy a subscription to a Roku screensaver, and B, I gotta change my 4-digit password.
yeah.
Maybe the hackers took over Twitch and my Roku.
Are you saying that your children are the hackers that took over Twitch?
There we go.
And in our last news story of the day, Ubisoft announced a Ghost Recon Battle Royale that's coming out this year. So if you thought the Battle Royale craze was kind of settling a little bit and we were going to just live with Warzone and Fortnite for the time being, nope. You were wrong. So we have Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon Frontline. Looks like it from what I read in this article, it sounds like it's a pretty standard battle royale. It doesn't. I don't see what makes it unique yet, other than it's Ghost Recon. So
There you go.
so looks like the same old. But that is coming later this month. Frontline will have its first closed test from October 14th to the 21st for PC players in Europe.
In the UK.
So check that out if you're interested in it. If you're looking for another battle royale, if you're in Europe, want to try it out, give it a shot. And it could be fun. I mean, I'm not ruling it out because there were times that Ghost Recon was a lot of fun, and maybe it'll have a different vibe once you play it. But just on paper, it's like, all right, so you're a military team of 4 that drops in, fights. Yeah,
It's never been done before.
25 other teams of 4, and okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh, do you have? Oh, yep, guns. You're shooting guns. Cool.
Maybe there won't be any guns and like
What if
like
you want to be?
flashlight tag?
You want to be stronger? Oh, yeah. There's the armor. Oh, okay, cool. No, you're thinking Alan Wake for flashlight.
Maybe it's paintball.
Maybe there should be an Alan Wake battle royale where you just play flashlight tag.
It's dark. There's a light. I found it.
I'm sharing these links through our Twitter at WatchGMS. This last one's from Kotaku. On the Kotaku feed, it says, "Smash Brothers devs, you did it. It's finished. Now please go take a break." apparently your sentiments not unique.
Yep. The presentation was fun. The latest Smash Brothers reveals have all been hosted by Sakurai himself, and you could tell that he's like, all right, this is the last one. I'm done with this game. I'm gonna have some fun with it. And it was pretty enjoyable. It's worth watching if you have any interest in Smash Bros. But for now, always last and never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the exhaustive list of games that are out today, like Art of Rally out on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4.
Next.
Wow.
And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Jackaxe
What'd you call
out
me?
on PC. Jackaxe, whose developer, I found that the developer's webpage, which had a link to their Twitter, which is twitter.com/keybol, KEYBOL, which when you go to just says this account doesn't exist.
Nice.
So apparently it's a thing, but not a thing. I don't know.
Jackaxe.
Thing within a thing.
Jackass.
I kind of wish it was just one word.
Yep.
It's out today for PC. It's our name of the morning and thus becomes eligible for name of the month consideration. If you are a Patreon subscriber, well, thank you, first and foremost. Secondarily, you get double entries into all of our giveaways, and that includes our name of the month giveaway, which we do periodically with great predictability on this show. So get ready. It's on its way. Soon, name of the month giveaway. Find out more at patreon.com/gaming morning show.
Ballpark.
If you missed anything, check us out on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS name of the morning.
It is now at the tone. The time will be 6:36 out on the West Coast. Thank you for being here, Gaming Morning Show. Good morning to you, Lady K. It is good to see you. We are asking you about noodles. What's your favorite noodle dish? I just like also butter and Parmesan and spaghetti.
Shocked.
Yeah, I know. It's delicious though. When I was finishing out my high school years, I pretty much lived off of that for like the last 3 or 4 months. It was so good. Fine.
Yeah, whatever works.
Fine.
You know?
It
Ramen's key. My kids love ramen.
Ooh, ramen's good too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous about it. I was like, "Can we just eat ramen? Like, you can cook it."
Do we have a good ramen place in town?
Not that I know of.
KJ, we need a Discord recommendation for a noodle place. K-Laugh, you're welcome to find one too, but you know.
I mean, there's some pretty good stuff, but it's all up in Portland, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the moron.
God, scary.
Sorry, this is Dr. Chick. Hi, Dr. Chick.
I miss Portland food. Portland food was like the best. Saturday market, so good. Delicious.
So for a second, KJ said, I'm going to check the Facebook group, and my friend's like, are you in a ramen Facebook group? I'm sure it's more general culinary than that. So, according to National Day calendar, noodles are made by rolling unleavened dough out and cutting into a variety of shapes.
Leviathan.
While long, flat noodles may seem to be most common, they come in several forms, names, and textures, and each kind of noodle pairs differently with sauces and meals. Found in regions all over the world, noodles are made from a variety of flours. In Asian cuisine, root vegetables such as yams and potatoes, beans, rice, wheat, and buckwheat are all found in a wide assortment of noodles. Europeans make most of their pasta from durum or semolina. Semolina! Flour. Semolina? I don't know. Through potato noodles, though potato noodles are enjoyed as well. So
Nice.
No, in a Town Eats FB group. I'm going to pretend it's still a ramen group. And you're like,
Yeah,
wait!
that's much funnier.
I know where to go for this answer. Dr.
I make a pretty okay homemade pasta,
You do.
but I don't think I'm going to have time to make noodles today.
Watching you make noodles, though, oof. I just look at that, I'm
It's
like, it's a lot of
It's a
work.
labor of love.
It is. A lot of work.
I enjoy the process, but it is definitely an involved process that is left for an occasion rather than frequent.
Yes, agreed. All right, speaking of noodles, this is a trunk full of KFC.
Same thing.
There's noodles at KFC, right? Probably.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I'm sure there is.
Rhea Mogul has a story from CNN, Mike.
Sure does. And this is an interesting one because I actually remember hearing about this from one of my best friends who currently lives in New Zealand. 2 alleged gang associates found with a car trunk full of KFC takeout were arrested as they tried to enter New Zealand's largest city on Sunday in breach of strict coronavirus lockdown rules, according to police. Under Auckland's Alert 4 lockdown measures, the strictest in the country, restaurants, including takeout services, remain closed. Everyone must stay home and only essential services are open. The rest of New Zealand is at level 2, with restaurants, cafes, bars, and nightclubs open, and residents permitted to leave their homes. Police were patrolling back roads near the outskirts of Auckland. when they noticed a suspicious-looking vehicle, a New Zealand police spokesperson said in a statement Monday. Upon seeing the officers, the vehicle did a U-turn and sped off before eventually pulling over, the statement said. When the car was searched, police found a large quantity of KFC, more than 100,000 New Zealand bucks, or $70,000 in the U.S. in cash, and empty ounce bags. What? Police photos show at least 3 buckets of chicken, about 10 cups of coleslaw, a large package of fries, and 4 large bags containing other KFC items. You think they have like wipes in there? The 2 men, ages 23 and 30, were traveling to Auckland from Hamilton, about 75 miles south of the city, police said. The pair will appear in court for charges of breaching New Zealand's health order, police said, adding further charges are likely. Under the nation's COVID-19 Public Health Response Act, the duo's risky attempt could result in an imprisonment of up to 6 months or a fine of up to 4,000 New Zealand bucks or $2,800. Hey, what are you in for? Murder. What about you? I burned down a house. What about you? I got KFC.
I barely want to pay the money for KFC. I don't want to do jail time for it.
So New Zealand is very, very strict with their COVID things. I mean, Auckland went into a stage 4 lockdown because of 6 positive tests. Here in the States, that's considered the 205 hour. But yeah, they're like straight up about it. And if you do not, you don't follow the rules, you get in a lot of trouble. However, I think it's really funny that there's like this crazy like car chase because of KFC. I think they found the empty ounce bags. Were they gonna like shove the chicken in these like dime bags and be like, hey, what do you got? You know? Like, give me the money. Go to the guy over there. He's got the chicken. The coleslaw. Yep, mashed potatoes. You gotta go around the corner. Like, what? What?
So the picture I used is the actual trunk.
Yep.
I was
from the
hoping so.
story. There's also a picture of all of the KFC they took on a police car. That one was also good too. So you should go check out the
I
link.
think that's funny. It's like a drug bust, except it just bags of KFC.
When looking for the pictures, I also found a picture of the trunk of a car with just a bunch of live chickens in it. I thought about doing that one too.
Oh.
It turns out if you Google trunk full of chicken, the
Yeah, you're
image
gonna get some
result
things.
is actually really fantastic.
Absolutely.
Everyone needs a little KFC. Jail.
I hope their first day in jail dinner is fried chicken. And they're like, oh, man. It's just
Well, this
kept
isn't
in jail
funny.
the whole time.
That's all we needed to do the whole time. Oh my gosh.
Really.
Oh, the giant Calaf name is back.
Yeah, Caleb! I like how it disappears in like the sidewalls. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang.
That was a great story. Good job, Rhea. Thank you.
We needed that one this morning. That
Yep.
was good.
By chance, is anyone in our community like a really good coder at like developing things? Because I was reading while Sean was talking, and apparently all of the source code for Twitch was also leaked. We'd like to announce GMS.watch, the new streaming service for video game platformers, if we can find someone to code it. Or we can call it Twatch, perhaps. New streaming service coming this Christmas, Twatch. We can call all of our streamers Twatchers. You are the Twatchers. Twooch. Oh, I'm getting hit everywhere. Yep. Oh, oh, oh. And the GMS witch. Please don't. Please, Nintendo, don't sue. I don't think Brendan's gonna sue us. I mean, he seems like a pretty cordial fellow.
That almost just slowly rolled past all four of them into the goal.
What? Silence. The sounds of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I will score on my own goal again. The hub. Okay, so KJ's husband is going to be the one that develops our website. Oh, dang. Which person doesn't like fruit? Ryan?
It says which person in Stardew.
Ryan's not started?
I mean, I like honeydew. No, I like honeydew when all the other melons are gone.
We have
I've
some
got
cantaloupe in the fridge right now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Are you at my house?
Is your house in my fridge?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Weird.
Ow.
Is there a forbidden fruit in Stardew?
Yep. Called Twitch. I don't really know.
Nice job.
Finally.
Get in there.
9 hours, 57 minutes away from GMS After Dark with Look It's Myco. The premiere.
Were you doing that math the whole time?
Yeah, I'm very good at math, especially on this scene.
I'm not convinced everything's gonna work, but it'll be good.
It'll be chaotic in the best
Is that a
way.
mini bus? How did he get a mini bus? I want a mini bus. I got all the basics set up, so we're at least good with that.
The pilot episode of GMS After Dark tonight.
I prefer the maiden voyage personally.
The maiden voyage.
Not of the Titanic. This one isn't like the Titanic though. No, it's not. It's not the RMS GMS After Dark.
Top of the moron.
Good moron to you, DigitalDocGames. Welcome in. I did nominate you for the game industry biz thingamabobber that you posted in our community vibes.
I love that award. You mean future GMS After Dark guest Digital Doc Gamer? See how many people I can upset by arguing with them.
That's actually the premise of the show. That's
Yeah, it's just
what
it's-
that's how Mike first approached it to us.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna try and piss off as many people as I can, okay? Can I do it on Twitch? And they're like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, great.
Good moron
What
to
about
you,
you?
Brendan. That's good to see you.
Good moron.
Speaking of Nintendo, please don't sue us. Hi, Brendan. How are you this morning? Man, y'all are early risers out there on the West Coast. I know why Dr. Chick is up. Where are you at, Brendan? Is it because of Mochi? Get that dog a job.
Maybe that's why he's up early.
Oh, he's gonna take him to work.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Man.
I was thinking about keeping the ball in the air. That's not what I was thinking.
There's a track on this playlist, the DMCA safe one, that's called So Good. And I keep trying to get a picture of it every time it pops up. And I was like, wait a
Look at
second,
that
Miss
bus.
Theo. You gotta.
Oh, that's the Fortnite bus.
Yeah, that one. Yep. Yep, that song. It is now 6:50 West Coast time, 9:50 out on the East, 2:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That was a thing.
Let's do birthdays. This day in gaming history. Yeah, you should follow Miss Theo on Instagram. Theo will be here on Friday again because Theo's out in Minnesota helping with the bro.
Minnesota.
Okay. Birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. It's a thinner list. Like, we had a huge list yesterday. And at least the one that
weird,
got
right?
indexed on Google, was really thin. Now, I will admit, like, two of my favorite childhood movies, and childhood's a little loose. I think I was up to like 14 years old when Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead came out, because I watched that movie for like a whole summer on HBO. But there was another movie, Adventures in Babysit, which starred Elizabeth Shue, and that was like when I was probably 8. I watched that movie a whole bunch. Anyway, Elizabeth Shue is 58 today.
That's crazy. Again, what a great picture. You can see everyone's face except the birthday girl. That's good. Appreciate it.
So close.
Ballpark.
I mean, they're having a good time. They're laughing.
Yeah. The one lady on the end doesn't look so sure. The redhead is like, I'm having to smile.
Jeez.
Did you know that she reprised her role as Allie in the most recent season of Cobra Kai?
Was Elizabeth Shue in The Karate Kid?
Yeah.
You've seen the Karate Kid, right?
Yes. That's
Okay,
why I
just
asked.
checking. She was only like, the main
The main female lead.
in the first movie. Yeah, it's a little part.
She was the love interest.
You know.
I don't remember there being a love story in The Karate Kid.
Every single one is based around a love story.
Wow.
The first one, it's Elizabeth Shue. The second one, it's
The main
someone
song
else.
isn't it the second one? The main song is The Power of Love.
Yeah. The third one is Daniel San's Everlasting Love for a Bonsai Tree. I mean, always loved it.
To be fair, like, I didn't see any of the other ones, but I have watched The Karate Kid. I'm like 1,000% sure from start to finish.
I am shook.
I mean, there was a crane kick at the end. You remember that?
Yeah, and then she ran out and hugged him literally the second that happened.
But she wasn't in any like the wax on, wax off scenes.
That's, not the ones that they showed on
Did
TV,
Elizabeth
but,
Shue? Did Elizabeth Shue catch a fly with chopsticks?
very, very possibly. I don't know.
That bonsai tree clearly says, do not resuscitate.
Pink Ranger
Sure.
actress Amy Jo Johnson turns 51 today.
51. Man, she directs things too. This says she directed and co-starred in the 2017 film The Space Between, which I have no idea what it is, but I believe she's directed a couple of other things too. And I had a giant crush on her because she was the Pink Ranger.
She had a music career too. I don't know if she's still playing music. or not.
Actually, oh,
Yeah, she did like, I think it was like country type music.
There was a love story in the Power Rangers?
yeah, Rita and Zordon.
Actress
Rita
Emily
and Zordon.
Mortimer is 50 today.
She's younger than me. Wow, okay. She was in the show with Jeff Daniels, The Newsroom.
Yes,
Incredible.
that's such a good show.
You watched that?
Oh, Newsroom was great.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. It went away way too early.
Yeah, it did. Megan and I were pretty bummed about that.
Jeremy Sisto, actor, is 47 today.
So this dude's been in movies, and I know I've seen him in movies, but I don't know if I could tell you what movie he's been in. He's one of those actors you're like, oh, I've seen him in a bunch of things. Which one's your favorite? I don't know. The one. Was he in Scream? Or I Know What You Did Last on one of those kind of movies.
Caleb.
No idea. I know
Jeremy,
he was in the TV show FBI,
I don't know.
because that's what the caption of the picture says.
Jeremy Sisto, Sisto. Caleb.
Ooh, the first thing is how old is he? And then how tall is Jeremy Sisto doing now? Huh?
How you feeling today? Well, I'm feeling about 6'3".
And what's great is when you click on it, the first thing it shows is his net worth.
An American actor, voice actor, producer, and writer. Best known for
Whole lot
roles
of
as Billy Chenoweth in HBO's 6 Feet Under and New York PD detective Cyrus Lupo in NBC's Law & Order. He also starred in comedy Clueless, the biblical television film Jesus, and the drama 13, plus the horror film Wrong Turn.
Okay.
There's an Australian remake coming out of the movie. It's called Einar, What You Did Last Summer.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully I paid that off for you, Brendan. I tried.
So really funny on his personal life. It says on August whatever, Sisto married actress whoever. They separated 2 days later, but remained legally married. And so this was on August 30th, 1993. They were legally married until June 21st, 2002, when the divorce was finalized.
They had a good run.
Slow burn. Slow burn. Yeesh. Okay. Listen, he was in Frozen too. He was King Runeard. You guys know who Frozen 2 is. King Runeard, obviously.
Into the unknown.
Into the unknown. Sorry. It's Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon's 70th birthday. Why isn't he a rocker? Loser. Not him, sorry. Dude from Guns N' Roses is 55. He's a bassist. Tommy Stinson is his name. I believe they call him back in the day. Oh, here you go, Ryan. You have sunglasses near. Actor Wes Ramsey is 44 from the show CSI Miami.
Yeah, but that's not the sunglasses guy.
I know, but it's still whenever you say it.
Sorry. So just to this day, I still call up my old heart. It wasn't like metal, but they played more of like Metallica and was it Rob Zombie, right? Like bands like that as opposed to like alternative rock. And I still call my friend who's the DJ of that station to this day, and I haven't been there for 7 years. And I go, play Arcade Fire. Because I like Arcade Fire. And he's like, we don't play Arcade Fire. Anyway, Will Butler, musician from Arcade Fire, is 39 today. Oh, sorry. Headphone warning. I'm about to scream.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah,
I did try to back off of it, so.
you did a great job of it too. Just FYI.
Gray is here. Good morons to you, King Gray. Would like to warn you, Sean, that
Top of the moron.
there's a bear behind you.
Oh, that's Bear from Bear Shire.
Roar. Bear Shire. It's a great place.
He
It's a
hangs
silly
out on that
place.
dresser.
This day in gaming history, one predates 1995, so it's a chance for Sean to play Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit.
Not lawsuit.
Okay, fair enough. 1990, Sega launches the Game Gear. Aw, it launched in Japan this day in 1990. Man, that thing was so cool. I felt like
I
such
had
a
one.
cool person having that.
It was incredible.
I played so much baseball on that thing.
It was a World Series. All I played.
Yes.
Yep.
I think it was a game that came with it at the one that I got.
Sure
So.
did.
1998, at a Sega New Challenge conference in Tokyo, Sega debuts the Dreamcast video game system. There it is again. What could have been? What could have been? 2004 in San Francisco, the World Cyber Games 2004 Grand Final Championship is held. There were 30,000 spectators there to watch 700 gamers and teams from 59 countries compete, according to kpolson.com. The Netherlands wins with the most points. Korean team wins the most medals.
Spoiler.
If you're competing at the World Cyber Games, what do you want? More medals or more points?
Yes. Oh, what are the medals for? Are they like best dressed team? Or like
I mean, you can put medals in a display case. Can't put points.
well, it depends. How big are the points? Are they physical points? Are they
Tell me more about physical points.
what if they like hand you a point? And you're like, oh, thanks.
You have 10,000 physical points.
Here you go. They give you like a suitcase and open it up, and there's just filled with points.
In KFC.
Can we just start calling dollars points? And I'll hand you like a 20 and be like, here's 20 points.
Like, what? No, it's fine. Just Can I have 5 points back, please? Can you guys break 20 points?
Can I have quarter points,
This
please?
vending machine only takes single points. Can I break this 5, please?
I need 1/100th of a point, please. That'd be great. 2005 in Australia, the High Court of Australia rules that it is legal to install mod chips into PlayStation 2 to allow consoles to play imported or copied games. Sony Computer Entertainment originally filed a lawsuit against Sydney retailer Eddie Stevens in 21. I want to imagine Eddie Stevens was a single person, just some guy named Eddie. It's like, damn it! Why'd you come after me for selling unauthorized copies of games and selling mod chips? So had we played Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit in 2005, you would have lost, Sean.
Wah, wah.
Get wrecked. Sierra in 2006 put out Scarface, The World Is Yours for PlayStation 2 and other machines. That's your this day in gaming history. It's Noodle Day.
Year 2006.
I like how we went down. We spent the most time in birthdays today on Jeremy's Sisto. We chose that today. Next hour, we'll have a top 10 list for you. This one is going to be the top 10 noodle dishes from around the world. From travel.earth. SEO something, that's for sure. We'll do that. We'll also have sports. K-Lap's bringing out the finger guns this morning. Did you make some of that that clicking noise when you were doing it too? You're like, here you go.
What?
All right. We got to say goodbye to Sean.
Bye to Sean.
You want the bear to stay?
Bear, you want to hang around?
No, I don't. He smells weird.
Bring Bear up here. Let's talk to Bear. Let's see if Bear wants to hang out for a second. Hey, Bear.
Bear. Is he gonna shake again?
Oh, well, here, let me get out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the
Goodbye,
back,
Sean.
yeah.
Hey, Bear.
Yes.
Do you want to hang out with us for the 8 o'clock hour?
Nope. Blink.
All right.
Wow.
We've been rebuffed.
Bear, get some pants, man. It makes me uncomfortable.
Man, Bear's cranky today.
You're like a Chewbacca
So
in
got
shorts
up-
at a prom.
Got up on the wrong side of the cave.
The wrong side of the Bear.
I think he just sleeps on that dresser.
Standing up.
Gotcha.
I'd be cranky too.
There's a bed right next to him, but he sleeps on the dresser.
I refuse to sleep anywhere else.
Bear, no sleep on bed. They're too soft.
Goldilocks agrees.
Yeah, just right. Just right.
All right. We will see you next hour. Sports, whole lot more fun on the way. We are less than 10 hours away from the premiere of GMS After Dark on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Take a chance in a trance, painted red, what a romance. Take a chance, one glance.
A message from Gaming Morning Show.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Gaming Morning Show. On behalf of everybody at GMS, a big thank you to you and everyone who has spent time with us this year.
Hi, I'm Sean from Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News Division, and I'm here to thank you for all the time you've shared with us. Whether it's sharing with us what you do on your stream, introducing us to other streamers, or heck, joining us in chat, or even guest hosting.
Oh, wow, kind of forgot that there's just pretty much the two of us, so probably not big enough staff-wise for one of these big corporate thank you videos.
Take a chance.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. Vyron. It was pretty okay. Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel. You know what they say about a big dick. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Hey, Gray, I think it was wise advice from K-Laugh. Don't get me wrong. K-Laugh, it doesn't need to tell you how to live your life, but we're just trying to save your Google computer from having potential problems. So, just trying to help you out. Yeah, Brendan, that's my kids' fault. Sorry. They bought a Pokemon screensaver, and then that gave all the information out to all the hackers. So that's either that or Mike suggested that my kids are the hackers. Either way, that's how that whole thing went down. So our fault, completely our bad. I'll make sure to reprimand them heavily. So tonight, 4:45 p.m. Pacific time, the not pilot, but maiden voyage.
Thank you.
Things may go awry. Things may not.
May.
Things will go awry.
Yeah, they will.
I did have to laugh because you chose a fast food fantasy draft for your first show. And I was like, Mike did say that it was going to be mature audiences, right? Going to bring out all the Fs possible. And you brought out 3 right off the bat, a fast food fantasy draft.
Booyah! Lots of Fs. F this, F that. Fantasy.
It starts at 4:45. 90-minute late-night style show with Look It's
Also
Myco.
starts with F. 4:45.
So many Fs. You won't find this many Fs on all of the internet.
Ever in the history of the universe.
Myco leads the league in Fs.
Don't you worry. It's going to be great.
Better than leading the league in L's, am I right?
What am I, a Mets fan?
Oh, get wrecked. Yeah, they talked about Theo Epstein going to the Mets on Dan Patrick's show yesterday. So
They're interviewing him tomorrow.
we'll talk more about
Sorry,
that.
No, let me. They're talking to him. My bad. Don't sue me.
They're beginning to discuss, allegedly. We'll talk about that coming up in sports. Today is Send Nudes Day. It is National Noodle Day. What's your favorite noodle dish? So we're wondering.
You all heard that. So when Ryan gets mad tomorrow because I sent him nudes, y'all heard it.
Mm-hmm. It's important.
He asked.
Make sure that everyone knows that I am looking for the most delicious noodle dishes possible.
Nope, that's not what I heard. I heard nudes. Got some. They're right here on my phone.
Top 10 noodle dishes from around the world. Instructions unclear. Nudes sent to Mike DMs. That's my fault. My bad, chat. Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Should have been more specific.
Top of the Mora.
It's good to see you, Papa Paws. Thanks for stopping in. Look at this incredibly good-looking duo. Hey, listen. When I'm on the opposite side of Look It's Myco, I have no shot. And I understand that. I can live with that.
That's not true.
Although you're wearing a hat, which, again, you gotta let those locks flow.
Well, I didn't shower this morning, so
I wouldn't mind if you would get like a gives me the tinglies. You should get like a little fan right on your desk so that you get a little bit of that wind blow. It's not fair. When I grow up, I want to have as good a hair as you. So, welcome back from your lurk, Kate Zaid.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
It's important. So if you went and got noodles, then make sure you show them. You can also put them in our Discord. Big thanks to all of our Patreon subscribers. We truly appreciate you. You can find out more about becoming a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. We have all the inductions into the Temple of the Six finished, I do believe. All the kneecap subscribers. Yep. So
sure do.
It's good looking Temple.
If you guys
of the
want
Six.
nudes, sign up for the kneecap tier.
I don't remember that being in the tiers.
It is not. That's part of the Myco tier.
That's true. The Myco tier does specifically say, the kneecap tier does say, you'll get a little something extra from Mike. So,
yeah. No one said what it was. But
We never did
Maybe
specify that.
nudes of me, of Brian, who knows? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It was Sasquatch.
K-Laugh says Fantasy Feud. There we go. We could do a fast food fantasy feud at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time.
That's ridiculous.
On the 30th of October, that's coming up this month, Halloween Party with Austin Attack 12, and then also the Alien Anonymous Memorial Fall Guys Invitational 3rd edition? Yeah? I don't know if you're doing editions, ChrisMYee, but October 30th as well. Find out more at ChrisMYee on Twitch. Also, Tater Shots is having a kill race tournament for Apex Legends. Don't have any more information other than look up Tater Shots on Twitch. There you go. So.
Tater shots.
Yeah, TATERSH, the number 0, TS. Tater Shots.
That sounds like something I would have done in college.
I found that through Kiki Lowe's Discord. So,
Hey guys, it's time for everyone to do tater shots. All right, I'm in. Probably get Austin in on that too.
Brendan says we should definitely poll GMS regulars so we can play GMS Feud.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
That kind of sounds like the Puppet Pals theme music too.
It does.
I guess the Puppet Pals theme music is very generic.
Yeah, it's very, very, very generic.
Coming up,
It was the cheapest one.
right? Yeah, we picked from the bottom of the list. Coming up, we're going to tell you about a woman who had such a wedgie that it sent her to the ICU.
What?
It's a hefty wedgie. It's on the way. Also, we have a story about NASA and an Armageddon-style mission. That's all ahead on this edition of GMS, as we are now under 9.5 hours away from GMS After Dark with Look, It's Mike O.
Me. With my friends. It's my friends.
Nice, K-Laugh. Vodka is Tighter Shot's favorite shot.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
It's made of potatoes. The other day was vodka day.
That's accurate. Megan wouldn't let me celebrate with the kids. I was like, we're having tacos. We might as well do the vodka too. And she was like, I don't think it's a good idea. I was like, all right, well, whatever you say. What are these these white lights in the middle here?
Like at midfield?
Oh, they're just lights. Never mind. It's lame.
You're like, man, that's so disappointing.
Yeah, I was like, is this like an extra boost or something? Like, nope, just lights, just decoration.
Ooh, KJ's got a point, though. Yep, only second to crispy tater tots. There's a spot, and you talked about missing Portland food, but there's a local chain of restaurants called McMenamin's out in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, yeah, there is.
And for some reason, their tater tots just taste
good.
different. Yeah. Like, it's just tater tots. They probably get them from Cisco, but they are so good.
Here's a tater thing.
Breakfast.
It's
with
really
Michael.
cold right now.
I do like those style of tater tots a lot, though. Those, like, coin style tater tots.
Yeah, yeah.
So good. Will you come make me breakfast?
I'll be there in like 7 or 8 hours. I'm very excited. So I'm not excited for Megan having surgery, but that means I get to cook whatever I want, basically. So I'm really geeked to do some Miko cooking.
Are you talking to yourself, King Gray, or are you trying to encourage us to play the game? Gray's like, those tots are distracting. I'll focus.
Focus.
Nice goal,
Nope, missed.
K-Laugh.
Oh, no, go the other way. Oh, turn around. Okay.
So good. Good job.
Nope, go that way.
Mike's
Nope, missed again.
using voice controls.
Okay. Yep. Okay. No. Where's your? Do you have to go right to work after you're done? Or do you have like 10 minutes?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Oh, nope, he hit me. That's rude. I was trying to hit the ball, sir.
I
Okay.
miss. And Mystic Goblin's pretty good at this game.
It's because he's cheating.
Oh, get
He's
wrecked.
got wall hacks.
That's what SOW means, is the club or whatever you call them.
Shot on the wall.
Yeah, they meant to call it shot through wall, but
Are you a vodka fan? Do you like the vodka?
I don't even know what that is.
Vodka. It's vodka. Why did it do that? It allowed it before.
I have no clue how auto mod works. Does anyone know how auto mod works?
Kate Zaid?
It's a mystery. I did just now realize it's raining on this stage. So, you know,
Oh yeah, look at that.
my powers of observation are high.
Hi.
Oh, great. It's just Gonzo.
Oh, gosh.
Gonzo's what gets you in trouble on this show.
Yeah, just straight up Gonzo.
Oh, Gray's fine. Maybe Gray's hacking.
Maybe Gray is auto.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's like Gray only shows up sometimes. Speaking of the Muppet, apparently it's on Peacock or Disney or something. Because Black Widow's on Disney Plus today. As well as the Muppets, apparently.
Oh, is it the Muppet Haunted Mansion?
Maybe.
I'm excited.
I
for
just
that.
saw Black Widow and Muppets available on Disney Plus.
Yes. Yes. Give it to me.
Okay.
I like the Muppet Christmas Carol a lot. It's probably my favorite version of the Christmas Carol.
I just like the Muppet Show period. The old one from the 80s. One of my favorite memories with my pop is we used to sit down at 7 o'clock and watch the Muppet Show when it was on.
Because that was prime time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No Mystic Goblin. Why can't I aim correctly at the ball?
I do remember
It's so hard.
they made a second version of the Muppet Show, more like when it's probably the same when you watch, but like in the 70s, they had another version of it. So like it's been around for a while. Yeah. But yeah, you're probably talking about the same one that we started watching too as a group.
Whoa, boo. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was the...
Digital Doc goes, that's my favorite memory with your pop too. You and Digital Doc, we used to watch Muppet Show with your dad all the time. I remember that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of rude, Digital Doc.
Oh.
Just kidding.
I think you're just trying to add fuel to the second episode of After Dark. Trying to boost up this
I
rivalry.
mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever he says is probably going to be wrong. So,
Brendan, you would be so good at that, to be a Muppeteer.
Brent, you do voice acting, right? And if not, why not?
I mean,
Oh, Digital Doc said the M word.
oh no.
We
Them's
don't
fight
use that
words.
word. We do not use that word.
Ooh, them's
Do
fight
not.
words.
You can call me anything else. Do not use the M word.
Next week, it's Mike and Digital Doc. 2 enter, 1 leaves. The Marvel Battle of the Century. 1 person snaps their fingers with all of the Infinity Stones.
You've never watched Marvel things, right?
There's enough memes out there, I kind of got the gist of that one. But no, I stopped at Spider-Man 1. Ooh, this is relaxing. Gosh, that beard is just so floofy. Look at that thing. You just sit there, just like do this a bunch.
Oh yeah, often.
Last episode of What If tonight.
Gray, Ryan doesn't like things that bring joy to you.
Yes,
Ryan likes living on the misery of others.
Yeah, there you go.
He doesn't like sauces. He doesn't like movies that are good. He doesn't like babies.
Apparently, I don't like Elizabeth Shue in Karate Kid. We learned that today.
I mean, on it baffles me that you didn't remember like that.
Yep. It's 7:26 West Coast time. It's 10:26 out on the East. It's 3:26 for those watching in UK. All right, let's take a look at this travel.earth list. The top 10 noodle dishes from around the world. This comes from travel.earth and no date.
It's because this is the quintessential list of forever.
I'm just gonna have to have Siri help me. I tried here.
Nope, no. You have to say all the words.
That's who this list is by.
Did you also say there's no date?
Where's that?
It's right next to the name that says October 29th, 2019.
Are you on a computer?
Oh, yeah.
It's
you're
not showing up on mobile. All right, let's start with number one. When did you say it was from?
October 29th to 2019.
Okay.
One.
So about 2 years ago. Number one is ramen from Japan. This is what we were asking KJ for earlier, as a recommendation for ramen where Sean and I live. Good moron to you down. So we're doing the top 10 noodle dishes from around the world. I mean, yeah, that's the first thing I thought of with noodles was ramen. The only problem is I've never had like ramen, right?
Yeah, same.
I've only had open the package that you spent 8 cents on at Winco.
Which stands for Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Colorado, and Oregon.
And then, unfortunately, they expanded to another state. I think it might be Montana. And so now is it...
Wincom?
They also became a communications company.
2.
Winmaco. 2. Laksa from Malaysia and Singapore. It's known to be the unofficial national dish of Malaysia. Laksa is a staple in Malaysian, Singaporean, and Indonesian cuisine. It features thick vermicelli, rice noodles, and a spicy, pungent, and creamy broth that's coconut or tamarind based and topped with bean sprouts and seafood. Pungent? Is that a good descriptive word for things?
I think it means you can smell it very well.
Yeah, but I always took pungent as like not good.
Japchae
is number 2 from Korea, unless this is showing up in opposite orders.
Oh crap! I missed. You're doing good.
Okay,
no, I went too far.
I was really like, this could make this list really difficult. but this dish, japchae, is from Korea. Classic dish served with. Actually, it's apparently served usually as a side dish. Clear sweet potato noodles, and then they toss it through some sesame oil, sesame seeds, a little sugar, and some soy sauce. Could be hot or cold. I have a hard time with cold noodles.
4.
But I would give it a shot. Like
I've had japchae before. It's pretty good.
Okay, all right. I'll take your recommendation.
Number 4 is udon. It's thicker and denser than any type of Japanese noodle. Udon noodles are stir-fried in butter and soy sauce, topped with chopped scallions, shredded nori, seaweed, and bonito flakes. Simple yet flavorful dish is also served hot and cold.
Yeah, I think given my affinity for butter noodles,
5.
I could try that.
Mee goreng.
Mee goreng is from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. This is egg noodles. Now they kind of have a chewy texture, okay? But you go with garlic, onion, Chinese cabbage, eggs, tomatoes, and a choice of protein. It sounds kind of like a stir fry to me.
Yeah.
I'm on board. By the way, Lady K is telling us pungent just means it has a strong smell.
Yeah.
Rancid means a bad smell.
I just feel like in my mind, pungent isn't like a positive.
I've always paired pungent with
6.
pungent odor. And so I think that was where, yeah.
You've paired it with 6? That's weird. Simon says, Simon says this is from Hawaii. Hailed as Hawaii's favorite version of ramen, Simon represents Hawaii's blend of cultures, Japanese, Chinese, Filipino, Portuguese, and Polynesian. Contains soft wheat egg noodles cooked in a clear broth with green onions and topped with bok choy, mushroom, ginger, and of course, sliced spam. Spam is a staple in Hawaii. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never had it. I would totally, if I'm in Hawaii and someone's like, this is the way you got to eat this, then I would try it. I don't know if I'd do it in the States.
Tolerant Verdes
Is number 7, I think, right?
2, 7.
27, yep.
Good job, Bob. Green noodles. It's a twist on traditional pesto. I do not like pesto.
Really?
I don't.
Never mind. Stupid.
I don't dislike
My bad.
pesto. Like, if you give me something with pesto in it, it's not like I'm going to be like, I'm not going to eat that. But I don't prefer it in the least. Peruvian green pasta served with typical Peruvian style, typical Peruvian style with meat and potatoes. Evaporated milk makes it creamier and a tad bit sweet.
8.
So that looks delicious. I would eat the holy patooties out of that. And Papa Paw says Spam is actually pretty good. Papa, Spam is delicious. One of my favorite things about going camping is bringing Spam with you and having Spam and eggs or Spam scramble. Spam's really good. Number, whatever Ryan just said, or Bob,
8.
is pho. Not pho, like I thought for a very long time. But pho. Pho. Never mind. I almost said the rest of it.
Sorry.
Oh god. It's a hot, steamy bowl, with savory. What? Come on. It's a hot, steamy, and savory bowl. It's made with beef or chicken broth, rice noodles called ban pho, and a host of spices including ginger, star anise, and coriander. The best part is the garnish. You build your meal while garnishing your pho with fish sauce, hoisin sauce, Thai basil, cilantro, mint, scallions, chilies, bean sprouts, fresh lime, and rare beef. Rare beef. I wonder what's so rare about it. Oh,
Nah.
they cooked rare. Oh. Gosh.
I thought you were just playing. That's funny.
Bibimbap
Bibimbap from Korea. Couldn't get pad thai, could I? These are thin wheat noodles, and they're boiled in water. You immediately rinse them in cold water, and then mixed with this red pepper paste,
gochujang,
garlic, vinegar, sugar, has sliced cucumbers. But listen, all of this stuff I kind of like, and it's not like smothered
Sounds
in
good, right?
sauce. Yeah, like it produces. It's. I guess maybe it's kind of in the soup realm. So,
Yeah.
but like I mean, that's mostly noodles. There's just a little broth on the
I
bottom.
don't know if I would call it soup.
Yeah, I
per
don't think
se,
that looks
but yeah.
like the pho looked more soupy, right? Like that's less broth.
Yeah, the pho is usually pretty soupy. It's because the broth is a key component. This one looks really good, so I'm gonna have to find where I can get it.
1,
'Cause
0.
it's not mixed with a bunch of, and I don't like cooked vegetables. I just can't. It's a texture thing, but that looks. I'm gonna have to Google that in a minute here. And of course, number 10, as Dr. Chick points out, it's one of the best, pad thai. It's known to be Thailand's most famous noodle dish. Pad thai usually consists of stir-fried rice noodles, eggs, tofu, tamarind, pulp, fish, sauce, palm sugar, dried shrimp, garlic, shallots, and either shrimp or chicken. Ultimate Thai street food is garnished with peanuts, lime juice, and chili flakes that are used to spice it up. Pad thai, I mean, you can't go wrong with pad thai. There's one place around here that is awful pad thai because it's not really pad thai. I don't know what it is, but yeah, oof. Maybe that's dinner right there.
That's so funny. Recommendation from Brendan: Pad See-Ew.
Would you call me?
I said last time we talked about pad thai, I said I want Pad See-Ew to have what pad thai has. When I get my kitchen set up, said Dr. Chick, there will be more cooking streams. And then asked you, roasted veggies, are those okay?
It depends. it's weird. Like I don't know. I have a very weird palate, I think, and just roasted veggies aren't awful. It's just not huge.
I feel like I had an opportunity to be like, yeah, your palate's off, Mike, but I acknowledge that. Yeah,
Your palate's not off. Your palate is like on vacation.
deprogrammed. All right, we linked it there.
was
Top
kinda-
10 noodle dishes. Good find, Mike. That's from Travel.Earth. Around the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at this from Insider.com's Canelo Lopez. There's a woman who had a atomic wedgie, like literally. You know how like that used to happen, like your brother or your sister are like, I'm gonna give you an atomic wedgie. Like this one apparently was.
This was like legit. It's funny though, because there was a meme with this with a picture of like Nelson from The Simpsons, and I was like, "Yep, that's really ridiculous." But unfortunately, according to Canelo Lopez from Insider.com, a North Carolina-based 25-year-old said she was rushed to the hospital after a jean short wedgie caused her to develop cellulitis and sepsis, a life-threatening infection. A girl identified as Sam told BuzzFeed that she felt uncomfortable in the shorts she wore on a date. Decided to ignore it. She says she started to feel sick the following day. I felt very sore and then started feeling ill, just not 100%, Sam told BuzzFeed. That night, I noticed that I had a large bump where the chafing had occurred. As the time went on, it started becoming more painful. The pain was isolated to one spot, and it felt like a throbbing, stabbing pain. 2 days later, Sam said she was sent to the ER after getting the area checked out by her doctor. Sam said that she developed cellulitis, a bacterial infection that causes swelling, pain, and can become deadly if left untreated. The cellulitis had progressed to the point of septic shock, which occurs after the body has an extreme reaction to infection and can lead to permanent tissue damage and organ failure. I'm sorry, this is one of my favorite parts. So Sam said doctors considered removing the infected portion of her bottom during a debridement surgery, but decided to wait a few days to see if she could fight off the infection without the procedure. Luckily, Sam was able to recover after 4 days in the ICU with the help of antibiotics. Sorry, we're gonna have to cut your butt off. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that just doesn't. That's yeah. That's taken fashion to a whole like other level.
I am happy
Fashion over function thing.
that this person is okay.
Oh,
K-Laugh, the only reason I can think of that you share this is so people know, right? Like, who would have imagined? Yes, these uncomfortable shorts that she wore on a date would end up giving her like a life-threatening infection.
She nearly died because she wore shorts all the way up her bits for 8 hours.
I think it's that back to that, like, if something just doesn't feel right,
Probably not.
consult a doctor. Yeah.
Before
Ouch.
we get to butt cutting. Oh, you silly guy. Brendan, you so crazy.
Does this add more ammo to Kate Zade's no pants crusade, according to Dr. Chick?
Probably.
Just no pants or sweats or pants, or no pants at all for the win. Look, I understand that pants are like normal attire, but look, someone almost died.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Lady K, I mean, I haven't wore jean shorts that go up my booty, but I haven't wore pants in forever. I've been wearing shorts when I've left the house for like, I don't know, 5 months now.
Dude, all last winter I had to wear shorts whenever I left the house. I was like, I don't even care.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not usually a shorts person, like for the whole summer or anything, but I just do not like the feeling of jeans right now.
I don't like the feeling of jeans ever. They're just not comfortable.
I used to find them incredibly comfortable, but not right now. Maybe it's the whole sweatpants for 18 months thing.
Oh, dang. So I used to be like jeans crew all the way, and I never ever wore khakis. And now that I'm older, like I love khakis. They're so nice.
Yeah, there's some shorts, or not shorts, pants that I get from Columbia Sportswear, which are kind of like between jeans and khakis. Love those pants. I need to go back to Columbia. Not a sponsor. Lady K says, I wear leggings, jeans, or trousers, and the leggings go under long shirts or dresses. I don't show my legs. Fair enough. Well, my understanding is leggings are incredibly comfortable, so.
You should wear some.
I wear, like those compression shorts. Those things are badass. But I've never done, like, the full leggings.
I don't think I've ever worn compression. I mean, I used to wear, like, sliding shorts for baseball.
Yeah, I had to wear the compression shorts after deactivating, retiring from the kids game. So.
Ah, I didn't know you did that. Sweet.
They became quite useful. Because that took about 3 weeks. It was supposed to be 3 days. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing, Lady K, right? It's the whole discussion of fashion over function. You know, like, do people? There's a lot of folks, especially I think women, who feel pressure to, like, you gotta look good, but no, you should feel good.
Yeah.
I don't care if you look good or not.
Do it for you, whatever that looks like for you. So.
Brendan also agrees. Same. His National Noodle Day as well. Good job, Brendan.
Brendan just said, having just worn my dance leggings around the house, yes, they are hella comfy.
Dance leggings. Nice.
Oh, leg tattoos. Yeah, I don't do well with khakis anymore.
Well, she sounds hideous.
But, like, you know, even the job that Mike and I had together, we had to wear business casual attire. We weren't allowed to wear jeans in a basically call center.
Call center.
Yeah. And this is, again, over 10 years ago. And I do feel the pandemic.
It's still the same in a lot of places, though.
I know, but I think it's gotten at least a little better than since then. Yeah. You know, like, I had a friend who worked at a cell phone provider call center, like your very traditional customer service center, and they were allowed to at least wear jeans. But I couldn't believe that place that we worked at was like, nope, you have to dress in business casual attire. Really?
That was one of the battles I fought when I did marketing for the company before. There's two companies before here. Was they're like, oh, you should, like, dress really nice. You know, it's like the summer, it's like 108. They're like, no, you got to wear long pants and at least a button down. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense, because, like, the female marketers are wearing, like, dresses and skirts. What's the difference? Like, I don't wear, like, cargo pants or, like, crazy baggy pants. They're just, like, golf shorts, you know? Why can't I just wear those? And they're like, well, you shouldn't. So I'd be like, all right. So I did the teenager thing where I'd wear long pants into the office, and then when I got in my car, I would change. And no one ever said anything about it, and people actually remembered me as the shorts guy. They'd be like, you're in shorts, you know? And they'd always be like, yeah, I remember you. And so I was like, is there, because I'm in shorts, does that mean I'm not, like, intelligent? Or I don't understand the whole premise here of, it's not 1950. I shouldn't have to wear a suit.
Yeah, I think that's the antiquated part of, you know, dressing for the part, quote unquote, right? Yeah. And boop. Oh, I thought I was gonna actually score. It's like we're up 3-0. I'm gonna totally troll them, wink, and go around the ball once and then score, because I'm definitely doing that on purpose. Definitely.
But there's a lot of things that are just antiquated, and I really hope with the pandemic we can see, like, hey, you don't need an office. People are more comfortable at home. You don't need to wear clothes to do good work.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues that, like, stem also from, like, in some more of the work I did with education around social justice last year. There was parts of white supremacy too, where a lot of these things are rooted in as well. So it's a very deep conversation. But I think if you if you look at it from this perspective, kind of like what you were talking about earlier, where it's like, what's right for you? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like yourself, right? That's kind of where we should start from, in my opinion, because having to not feel good, not feel comfortable, that's an awful starting spot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to laugh, potentially, but this is a purple sweatshirt. I got it about the middle of the summer last year. And we got it because we had a surplus at work from the representative from the clothing company. And so they asked me, well, what do you want? And I looked for something that fit what my work colors are, right? Because we're in athletics, right? So your team colors. Yeah. Nothing that was there interests me. So I was like, I'm going to get my favorite color then. I'm going to get purple. And I would put this thing on during the middle of like the depressed state, and it made me feel better, right? And that was a huge thing in the middle of the early part of the pandemic. Was I was like, man, it made me feel much better. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. Is like, let's start with what makes you feel good. Mike, if you want to wear cargo shorts while you're marketing, then damn it, be the best marketer in cargo shorts.
Well, and that's the thing, right? I don't think what I'm wearing should say anything about me as a person. I mean, unless I have a really inappropriate shirt on, maybe it says something. But like randomly, why should it matter if this shirt I think is more than appropriate for a business setting, especially when it's like 90 degrees out. It's very cool and wicking and whatever. But I couldn't have worn it to like my marketing thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, even like Gonzo has the thing, older people, like owners of companies, are like, oh, we need to do a face-to-face. Why? Because you're scared of the computer. This is basically what it boils down. I could look at man in the eye and tell you if he's real. What?
It's 7:47 West Coast, 10:47 out on the East, 3:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Lady K said, if you don't feel good, you don't look good in my eyes. I can see the discomfort. It's not attractive. Then Brenna said, Lady K agreed. However, when I see someone that has their fashion together and clearly feels powerful doing so, I'm like, damn, you are cool. KJ said, we're technically not allowed to wear jeans at the grocery store, but nobody follows that rule. It reminds me of your story about changing when you left.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
Dallins has said, I've gone beyond the level beyond sweatpants. I'm now MC Hammer / Aladdin style shorts. So you got like the big baggy shorts. Yep.
Can't touch us.
All right. Well, oh my gosh, Copia's here. Good moron to you, Copia.
Top of the moron.
One of the leaders of the purple crew. It is good to see you. And yes, whoever said that the cameras still do not like purple. Yeah, this definitely still looks navy blue. So, yep.
Looks good.
Oh, ChrisMYee is here. Good moron to you, ChrisMYee.
Top of the moron.
Says, I want to go back to a time when people wore hats more often. Are you talking like the press reporter hat with the little tag in that says press? Mm-hmm. Or like a derby? A derby hat? Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like my baseball cap.
You do look in a baseball cap.
Well, thanks.
When I grow up, I want to be as handsome as Maiko.
When I grow up, I want to be famous. I want to be in movies.
I want to be a star. I want to be in movies. Ooh, royal blue. Nice call, Lady K. This pen is blue. The color of this pen that I hold in my hand is blue. Oh, no, it's red. I think that's what he says. Red. Sorry, wrong pen.
Well, he's trying to say that it's
yeah.
It's
no, because at the end he's like, is royal blue, and he has to write it. He's right over his face. All right, it's time for sports.
Parties.
Did the Mets win?
No.
But yesterday the Boston Red Sox did 6-2.
Yeah.
Over,
so the Yankees lost, so by proxy the Mets won.
Over Austin attacks Yankees.
F the Yankees.
I heard that the Red Sox played a pretty complete game.
Yeah, they did.
Start to finish. So, there you go. NBA preseason has started. You okay, Mike?
Great.
I thought about more yesterday. Mike said something about like I was critiquing the baseball offseason for being too short, and Mike had an absolute valid point that the NBA playoffs usually end in like mid-June, and they start training camp again in like mid-September, late September. So yeah, you're right. I mean, the NBA is very good. They do this with their playoffs, especially. They're very good at extending something that could take like a few weeks into months.
I mean, like the last 15 seconds of a game.
Although
4.5 hours later, the game is there's still 8 seconds left.
Although this year, all of the out of bounds reviews have to be coaches' challenges, so we won't get any more 4 seconds left, and you have 2 people who go for the ball at the same time, and the referees, we gotta look at the monitor, right? So that's good. But yeah, my best sport to broadcast is basketball. I'm better at that than I am at football, even though football is my favorite. And even at the end of basketball games, I'm with you. It's so tough where it's like, all right, there's a foul, so we have 24 seconds left. We walk down to the other end of the floor, and then they shoot free throws, and then they inbound, and they miss a shot, and then they foul, and then someone takes a timeout. So yes, they do take forever at the end.
Yeah, I couldn't do like play-by. I don't have the attention span for play-by-play. I think for maybe baseball, because you can talk about whatever for most of the game and still get all the action in there.
It's so funny because that's why I can't do baseball is I don't have the attention focus for baseball. That's so funny. You might be good at baseball, to be honest. You're a good storyteller, so there you go.
Thanks.
Oh, Chris said, I thought you were the best at Apex Legends. That's true. Kiki Cup.
Oh, you're very good.
November 20th. What makes a fedora non-ironic? Wait, what? Are we talking about ironic fedoras?
Well, you know how like it's kind of like when dudes wear fedoras now, the people look like, I don't know. People are like, oh, that's just so weird. Neck beard. Like fedoras are just, I don't know. They're not looked upon positively at this point in history, I don't think.
Are they a little too ironic?
Analyst Morissette.
Don't you think? So hold on. What? You got modded for neck? Okay, it's a bullying thing, I guess.
Not Gonzo, but neckbeard. Josh Gordon's officially on the 53-man roster for the Kansas City Chiefs. Pau Gasol has announced his retirement from basketball. I think he was playing overseas, right?
Probably, yeah. He's been out of the NBA for a minute.
Vegas goaltender Robin Lehner said Tuesday he's encouraged about inciting change in hockey after having conversations with the NHL and NHL Players Association about concerns he voiced on social media over the weekend. The NHL reached out to Lehner to set up an interview after he made several accusations Saturday night on Twitter, including that, quote, many teams, unquote, give players drugs without a doctor's consent. He also accused the Buffalo Sabres of botching ankle surgery he had while playing for the team and brought up the Philadelphia Flyers coach Alain Vigneault.
Sounds good.
Anyway, in a series of tweets, according to the Associated Press, Lehner's been a longtime mental health advocate.
Also, there's grumblings and rumblings that Urban Meyer may not be the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars very long. Which is good because I hate Ohio State and I don't like you, Urban Meyer.
Yeah, I don't have an official AP story. There was a report yesterday, or it wasn't really a report. It was a tweet by Mike Silver who said that, quote, the Jaguars and Meyer are in crisis mode. I don't have an actual story to share with you
Well,
today.
I mean, they are in crisis mode because they're, 0-4 and are awful. Ridiculous.
Thanks, ChrisMYee.
It's real ballpark.
I heard he makes a mean chili dog, none meaner than Lehner's wieners. I'm happy I read that.
It's like it was the Kiki. Maybe during the Love Royale thing, I wrote something really ridiculous, and Kiki wrote it out loud and was like, I don't know why I read that. Yep. You're welcome.
Eddie Robinson, the oldest living former Major League Baseball player who's more than 6 decades in professional baseball, included being a general manager for 2 teams, has died. He was 100. 100. That's according to the Associated Press. All right.
Some baseball too.
That's your sports!
Who cares? But
Have I mentioned that tonight at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is the maiden voyage of GMS After Dark, is the brand new show hosted by One Look It's Mike O. Special guests will be ChrisMYee, currently in the chat, and Sports.Gaming, not currently in the chat, maybe. And they'll have a fast food fantasy feud draft. That all starts at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Give us a glimpse inside. What's the structure of the show? What's it like to be in After Dark? Thank you, Mike.
So it's a chance for me to say curse words on the GMS channel. Is basically what the show is about. Just kidding. I'm gonna try not to curse like really hard, but it's gonna happen. And Sean's on; he might say a bad word too. But basically, it's gonna be 90 minutes of just pure chaos. We will have a little bit of nerd news. We'll have a little bit of debate. We'll see who's a master debater most weeks. We're going to have a lot of guests on in the future. We'll do some long-form kind of conversations with maybe some of our guests that we only had a couple of minutes with during the show. There'll be me. Obviously, I'm there. So that's most of what it is. But there'll just be some good stuff, some good conversation. Tonight we're talking about our fantasy fast food fantasy draft at 4:45. That's a lot of Fs. And basically, the premise is we're the mayors of new towns, and we're going to bring some fast food restaurants to our towns. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of discussion, a lot of chaos, a little bit of shenanigans, chicanery. I don't know what chicanery is, but it'll probably happen. And we'll have a lot of fun. It's the worst sell job ever. But just watch it, because, I mean, what else are you going to do, right?
We already turned on the mature content. Click that now. So if you're watching with the final hour crew, just proactively ready to go on the Twitch channel. So, all right. Well, we're looking forward to it. Mike will be back next hour as well. I'll be here too. We'll play some community games. We'll also have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews clip of the day and take pretty okay. That's all ahead on this Wednesday edition of the show. It is Wednesday, October 6th, 2021 on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
splashing, acting like it's all okay. But here's the real thing. Yeah, I don't gotta worry, no, you can't do me dirty, acting like I'm the one who started flirting wrong. Hey, baby, I'm just talking, no, you don't have to hurt me, just tell me that you're done, please don't string me along. You act like it's a game that I'm willing to play, but the joke's on me, I'm in too deep. Now I'm afraid to leave, thinking about the alley where you grabbed me, smacked me, and laughed at me. Baby, don't you know I'm hurting? Yeah, you've done me dirty, acting like I'm the one who has to be hurt like that. How do you know I get it? You say it was a moment of weakness, just don't do it again, and I'll consider sticking. Baby, don't you know I'm hurting? Yeah, you've done me dirty, acting like I'm the one who has to be hurt by you. How do you know I get it? You say it was a moment of weakness, just don't do it again, and I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction.
Mom, have you seen my Furby?
What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I pulled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
It's behind you!
These are happening daily, so go and help someone who needs to become free. Oh yeah, we're all becoming free.
Back streets back. All right! Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Community Games, and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. What's for breakfast? Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
morning, gamer. It's 8:04. Wednesday, October 6, 2021. Thank you for being with us. Look, it's Mike O for a couple bonus hours today. It's been great to have you on the... It's not the eve, it's the day of.
Yeah.
On the 9-hour warning of... I don't know how. Anyway, you're doing GMS After Dark later today.
Sure am. Yep. Later on this evening or afternoon, whatever you want to call it. If you live here on the East Coast, it's the evening time. If you live on the West Coast, it's the afternoon. If you live in the UK, it's some time. Mid-morning? Late night? I don't know.
Look, it's Mike bonus. Oh. Nice.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew in full effect. Copia is with us this morning. KJ Gray Down's been hanging out throughout the morning. ChrisMYee checked in early for Chris's ambassadorship. Quiet I Am Gaming's been with us the majority of the show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And of course, the formerly named Nintendo Nerds, who is an ambassador to the show, is now Hey It's Brendan TTV. So hello to the Final Hour crew ambassadors, Lady K, Dr. Chick, and more. Thank you for being with us for all 2 hours so far. We have 1 more hour to go at 8:06 on the West Coast. NASA, Mike, has plans for Armageddon-style mission. We'll tell you that story in a second. It is National Nudes Day? National Noodle Day. Kind of surprised it's not International Noodle Day.
No, only in America. Sorry, the rest of the world. You can't have nudes today.
Get wrecked.
No
It is
nudes
Canadian
for you.
Beer Day, though. So you could have American nudes, Canadian beer, while wearing your Mad Hat, because today's Mad Hatter Day. It's World Cerebral Palsy Day, Random Acts of Poetry Day, Physician Assistant Day, National Coaches Day, National Orange Wine Day, National Plus Size Appreciation Day, National Walk to School Day, and National Pumpkin Seed Day as well. I think you could
like
combine
pumpkin
all
seeds?
of those.
I'm gonna assume
Not
that
as much as
doesn't-
sunflower seeds. I like sunflower seeds a lot. Pumpkin seeds are kind of chewy or
If
dusty.
you like bake them right though.
Yeah, I think they have to be baked just right, because sometimes they kind of get too chalky when they're baked. So,
That's fair.
but I like sunflower seeds a ton. I use those mostly when driving and very tired.
Very, very tired.
It happens more than you would think. You could do Canadian Beer Day while wearing a Mad Hat, hanging out at a cerebral palsy fundraising event, reading random poetry
Great.
next to your physician assistant,
Okay.
who is also a coach for your orange wine drinking team, while saying that they appreciate plus size folks. I feel like I'm slipping here. National, and then they're going to walk to school at the end of it while eating pumpkin seeds and noodles.
Okay. I mean, it was a stretch, but you mostly got there.
6 of 10, maybe?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, not good, but not bad.
According to National Day calendar, so many options present themselves on this food holiday. Pesto noodles, we talked about those earlier. We did talk about pho, correct? I got that right? Pho.
Pho.
Pho. Spaghetti with meatballs or buttered egg noodles. Let's go, National Day calendar. Best way to eat them. Every cuisine offers a noodle on their menu, too. The flavors abound. Way you can celebrate today. Invite friends to bring their favorite style of noodles, share, have a tasting party, and explore new flavors.
Okay. Hey, come on over. Bring your nudes. Someone's gonna be like, okay. I guess I don't know what's going on. He's like, what? No. It's not what we meant.
I like how we got like a very small glimpse of hair there. It was very close. Let's do the fun fact really quick. This one says, when Tim Burton asked Johnny Depp to play the Mad Hatter in Alice and Wonderland, both Burton and Depp drew up near identical concept images for the character. It's one of the reasons they work so well together.
Lady K, fact of the day.
Day, hey. No, I just like rhyming.
You remember when we made the Moose book on this show?
Vaguely.
Do you
Was that
remember
before
it?
yesterday?
Do you remember it better or worse than Elizabeth Shue in Karate Kid?
Oh, I had a huge crush on Elizabeth Shue, so yeah, she's number one in my heart.
Permanently imprinted in Mike's mind.
Oh, absolutely. I will fight for her honor. I'll be the hero that she's dreaming of. Gonna live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love.
Karate Kid 2.
Love. Glory.
NASA, speaking of great theme songs in movies,
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Creepy.
NASA has an
Watch
Armageddon-style
you
mission.
smile while you are sleeping. While
According
you're far away and dreaming,
to Yaren
I could spend my life in this sweet surrender.
Steinbook.
I could spend all the moments together. It's the wrong words.
Of the New York Post.
Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure.
Nerd alert!
I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to close my eyes because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing. Or NASA is taking a page out of the action flick Armageddon by launching a spaceship to wallop an asteroid's moon in a test to deflect a space rock threatening our planet. The space agency's Double Asteroid Redirection Test, or DART, is set to lift off at 1:20 a.m. Eastern Time on November 24th aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket from the Vandenberg Space Force Base in Cali. The planetary defense mission is anticipated to make impact between September 26th and October 2nd of 2022, striking its target at nearly 15,000 miles per hour. So that 6.8 million miles away from Earth, officials said live coverage of the launch will be shown on NASA TV from the agency's app and its website. DART will be the first demonstration of the kinetic impactor technique, which involves sending one or more large high-speed spacecraft into the path of an asteroid in space to change its motion, NASA said. The Planetary Defense Coordination Office manages the mission, which involves sending a pair of satellites out to the relatively nearby Didymos, which is about 2,600 feet in diameter, and it's 525-foot wide moonlet. Oh, it's a moonlet. Oh. According to TechCrunch, up until now, we haven't had too many options for what we might do if we found something that was incoming. John Hopkins planetary astronomer Andy Rifkin told Vice News recently, DART is the first test of how we might be able to deflect something without having to resort to a nuclear package or sitting in our basements, waiting it out, crossing our fingers. I just imagine that like there was a bunch of people, like really smart scientists in a room, right, talking about like, what are we going to do if an asteroid comes towards Earth? And what happened is the intern was like, hey, why don't we just like drive something at it? And they're like, oh, feasible, let's give it a try. You know, like for weeks they're like trying, like writing things on the whiteboard and, you know, throwing around their astrophys whatevers. And you know, and then this intern who's been there for like 4 hours playing like Rocket League on his phone, which I don't think you can do, but I mean, it is NASA. He's like, just drive something at it. That's a good idea.
Look, it's Aerosmith.
Okay.
I like how King Greg goes, aren't you going to be DMCA for... Wait! That was Mike? Oh, gee, it sounded like the CD. Do you like karaoke?
I hate it.
Wow.
Which is funny, right? Because I'll just sing all the time.
I think it'd be so much fun to go to karaoke with you.
I was just going to say, I don't like singing in front of people, and here I am singing on the internet. I don't know. For me, karaoke was always more fun when I was drunk. And I don't drink a whole lot, so I don't know, maybe.
Discord karaoke night, please.
Close my eyes.
We'll do you one better. We'll do a karaoke watch party.
Of the Fantastic Four.
Ooh, we could do a musical version of Fantastic Four.
I'm on fire. I'm the Human Torch. I'm on fire. Look at me burn. I'm on fire. I can fly. I can die. I can run in the sky. I'm on fire. Why do I sound like Olaf now?
I'm so stretchy. I'm so stretchy. Can't remember.
I'm so stretchy and metchy and hey.
What is his name? Like he's so stretchy.
Richards. Mr.
What's
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, what a silly name for a person who stretches a lot. Like
The stretchy guy.
Like
Stretchy
Elastigirl
Man
was a
5000.
Elastigirl was a better name for that superhero. The Incredibles did it better,
You're
is
not
what I'm
wrong.
trying to say.
I mean, you're not wrong, right? Dude, stretcher. So when I was a kid, all I wanted was a Stretch Armstrong, but because it was like a name brand, it was expensive. And my parents were very poor, so I was like super bummed I could never get a Stretch Armstrong. And I remember going to this place in Northeast Pennsylvania that had like a bunch of toys, and I was like, I'm gonna find one. And I was looking around trying to find it, and I couldn't find one at all anywhere, and I was so upset. I was so bummed out. And my parents got me what they thought was a Stretch Armstrong, and it was just one of those little like kind of bendable like wrestler dudes. And I was like, ah. And then the arm came off really easily.
Oh.
I was really upset.
I would have thought you were going to tell us a story
19,
about
that's pretty sad.
Flexible Felix. You know, like the one that we didn't know existed. So there I was, ready to open my Stretch Armstrong. And sure enough, it was a Flexible Felix. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Twitch sings is what ChrisMYee. Listen, I think that's my like the one thing that I hear about from predating our time out here is I wish that I had been here during the Twitch sings era, because that would have been so much fun.
I saw the very last one, I think. And that's second. It's 2 goals. Yes, so good at this. I really wish I had seen more of them.
Buying Shark Tank tickets in them. King Gray and ChrisMYee are ready to go to market. It's Twitch sings, but it's just me singing Hamilton in the shower the entire way through while having a shower beer or 4. Mark Cuban's like, here is $500,000.
I love Hamilton. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty and witty and gay.
What musical is that from?
Oh, Chris knows everything. Chris, what musical is that from? Kyle.
Actually, Brendan would know because Brendan's done so much musical.
Oh, he's a musical theater
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. Brendan, what's the I'm so pretty song from? Other than
It's West Side Story.
Oh.
Nice shot, Kalaf.
I think it's West Side Story. That's the one with the Jets and the Vipers or whatever. right?
Sharks.
Yeah, them too.
I've never seen it. I've only seen spoofs of West Side Story. Is it worth going to? West Side Story?
I'll make a large vat. Please come over and shall feed you.
Yeah, making noodle soup.
Oh, cool. I was like, what? Like a West Side Story vat?
I made a whole bunch of extra West Side Story for y'all. Come on over.
Boo. Take that, Mookie Space. What? So had I not scored those 2 goals, we'd only be losing by 1.
Oh, you actually did score own goals?
Twice.
Because that last
It
one,
was
you
really
said something
good.
about like that's the second one. I was like, oh, that looked like they scored, so I didn't catch what you were putting down. I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh, I get what you did there, Chris.
Oh, Chris. It's a hockey joke. Hockey.
Oh my gosh. If Winnipeg and San Jose's Twitter managers haven't done that yet, I mean, that's got to be something they do at some point, right? What an opportunity. Especially if it was like animated or something, that would be so fun.
Man, I am doing so good here in the middle.
We're back. It's all right. 8:21.
Go 2 goals.
I'm just spamming sorry, apparently. Whoops. I don't have my chat, like the pre-populated things. I don't have it on during the games, but apparently I can do it in the post-game screen. So, there you go. All right, 8:21 West Coast time. It is 11:21 on the East, 4:21 for those watching GMS in the UK. We have a story about a trunk full of KFC. They got some folks arrested. We'll tell you that story coming up later this hour. We also have more talk about the long-anticipated premiere of GMS After Dark. It's tonight at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Mark your calendars. A weekly show with Look, It's Mike O. This week it's ChrisMYee and Sports.Gaming. Next week, DigitalDocGames is our special guest. Find out more. Well, by watching tonight, because I don't have anything on our website yet.
And I remembered the following week, 2 weeks from tonight, is a geography test with maintaining mediocrity.
It's all coming up. 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Let's do some community games. You seem like you're in the mood for Google Feud.
Why not, right? How tall is whatever his name's net worth?
Was it
That's
Jeremy
basically what-
Sisto or something like? What was that person we were
Yeah.
talking about the first hour?
I think it's Jeremy Sisto, but yeah, it was like how. So I googled it and it was like his net worth. I was like, what? What's that guy? How tall? It was like, how tall is he? And then it was like six billion. I was like, what? That's not. You can't measure someone's height in. I mean, I guess you could. I'm 4 stacks of cash tall. Ridiculous.
So much cash tall. It's crazy how much cash tall that you are. All right, let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth. We can do that right now. Good things. Because yesterday, we banked 16 balloons. 16 total balloons.
16!
For Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. That's more than 15.
Wait, hold on. We've only got 10 here. Let me look at my foot. 5. Yeah, okay. Confirmed. Yeah.
Animals is the theme today. Animals. D from
Sasquatch.
Downs. That'd be awesome.
It was Sasquatch.
Bob.
Don't forget, buy your Dr. Squatch soap. Nautical Sage comes in many different flavors.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
Okay. Hippopotamus. Hip Hop Anonymous.
Look at that. DOOD. Doodles.
NOOD. Nudes.
It's not a labradoodle, is it?
Oh my gosh. It probably is.
Well, I mean, I can't
It's not
guess
a
yet.
It's not a real animal.
Copia says yep.
Oh. They have hair care stuff? Dr. Squatch has improved. What is this? Do they have beard stuff?
Well,
If you have beard stuff.
how about that?
That's so dumb. A cool and crisp burst of hydration.
Cracked.
Oh no, they're out of Fresh Falls conditioner. That's sad.
Yep, great. I sure did. And just like that casual, like, I wonder if it's labradoodle.
Y'all.
Should I sign up for Wheel of Fortune?
Y'all. Dr. Squatch has beard oil.
Labradoodle. That's how you're supposed to say it in Wheel of Fortune. You have to be very
Oh, I was like, who are you
enunciated,
yelling to?
and you have to be vocal.
Really? I assume you like made a bet with Hefty Wife that you'd say Labradoodle today, so you were just like you're like, I'm gonna say it. And it just happened to work.
If I said the word of the day, balloons would be falling right now in the studio. So
I gotta figure out the word of the day for the night.
they're doing pretty okay up there. They're getting smaller though.
Crush time.
Quiet. I would like an N, Pat. I did watch Wheel of Fortune the other day for some random reason. Like we
I
happened to
love Wheel of
have
Fortune.
something on, and then we flipped to another channel, and it was Wheel of Fortune. And I was like, man, I haven't watched this show in forever.
See what's included. Ooh. Fresh Falls bundle. Star Wars. Dr. Squatch has a Star Wars collection for those of you that don't know.
I mean, you could at least share your screen if we're doing shopping.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You just do your thing.
Our thing?
No, your thing. It's fine. I'm doing this. This is no bigs. Q. No, don't do Q. Oh, God. Lent. Yeah, Lent. Resilient. No, there's only one. Benevolent. Okay. R. Oh,
Fraudulent. Fraudulent.
did you hit Q?
Yep.
What?
Well, the good
Ryan
news is we have
sacrificed
3
himself,
minutes
so-
to hear more about Dr. Squatch, which is good. We saved some time.
Because I was watching, because I'm looking at the Dr. Squatch site.
Tell us more about what was the one Paul Bunyan sent.
Well, so here's the thing, right? You can get a starter, but so there's many different ways to get Dr. Squatch. You can sign up for a subscription, in which they will send you soap every 3 months, or you can get just bundles, right? So they have a bundle here. This one is called Suave. It comes with 3 bars of soap, a soap saver, which is a really cool cedar dish that you put on top of it, deodorant and hair care kit, because they apparently have shampoo and conditioner as well. You can get Groomed, which is 3 bars of soap, a soap saver, some deodorant, a hair care kit, and a toothpaste kit, because they also apparently have toothpaste. Go figure, right? Or you can get bundles. You can get the full bundles, right? That are the best-selling bundles, like the Fresh Falls bundle, which gets you a bar of soap with the Fresh Falls scent, Fresh Falls deodorant, and then the Fresh Falls hair care kit with the shampoo and conditioner. You can do the try 'em all. You get every single Dr. Squatch scent that they have. And I believe that the different scents are pine tar, cedar citrus, bay rum, gold moss, deep sea goat's milk, alpine sage, spearmint basil, grapefruit IPA, cold brew cleanse, cool fresh aloe, and eucalyptus yogurt. Oh, there you go. You can get all of these right here. It's incredible. There's so many great things you can do. That's the try 'em all bundle. You know how much that costs? $69. That's right. Nice. But they have all sorts of things. They just have deodorant. They have their signature scents, which you can see on the screen: grapefruit, pine tar, and deep seas goat milk. Pine tar is my favorite. It doesn't smell like a parking lot, which some people may think, because that's what you think of pine tar, right? It smells like pine, but not so much the tarriness of it. But yeah, then there's nautical sage, which is here on my desk. This was at one point was a really great smell. Man, it's been on my desk for like 8 months, and it still smells incredible. It's made, I believe that the way that it is made is through the cold process. So they make like blocks of the smelly stuff, and then they cut it with knives, because it'd be hard to cut it with other
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
really incredible.
3, 2, 1.
I'm trying to find more information on how they do it. Totally get it. It's all natural.
DrSquatch.com.
100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Great. It's not a bad strategy. I'll order and put GMS URL in the purchase comments. Maybe we'll force him into a sponsorship. We'll send him that clip after the show is over. I mean, listen, we had 3 spare minutes. Might as well use them wisely. That was our demo tape.
And if you go to the website right now, you can get a mystery offer, which is free stuff. I think you have to
Elliot
buy it,
says
right?
it
I'm gonna
was
put my
pretty
finger in
okay.
GMS.com. Unlock your
Zesty.
offer. Let's see what it is. Oh, dang. They already have my email address. Oh, there it is. 10% off.
You're not going to get that deal anywhere else.
Use code GMS. And you won't get any money off, but you can write it in there.
Why doesn't Mike have that job?
because I like what I do. I guess, I don't know.
You'd be so good at it, though.
No, there's people with college degrees who will get the job.
It's 11:31 on the East Coast. It's 4:31 overseas in the UK. We have a trunk full of KFC. This happened. This is in New Zealand, right?
It is. It was coming into Auckland.
Ray Mogul has a story from CNN.
Yeah. So New Zealand is a crazy country, right? They are. I mean, they're not really crazy. They're responsible. They've had a couple of bouts of small cases of COVID. So in order to prevent the spread, they've gone into a pretty good lockdown. The city of Auckland being the point and the epicenter of it, because that's where most of them were. However, that didn't stop a pair of hooligans. Two alleged gang associates were found with a car trunk full of KFC takeout as they were arrested as they tried to enter into New Zealand's largest city on Sunday in a breach of strict coronavirus lockdown rules. Whew. Under Auckland's alert level 4 lockdown measures, there's a lot of the strictest in the country. Restaurants, including takeout, remain closed. Everyone must stay home and only essential services are open. The rest of the country is at a level 2 with restaurants, cafes, bars, and nightclubs open, and residents permitted to leave their homes, but not in Auckland. However, police were patrolling back roads near the outskirts of Auckland when they noticed a suspicious-looking vehicle. Upon seeing the officers, the vehicle did a U-turn and sped off before eventually pulling over. When the car was searched, police found a large quantity of KFC, more than $70,000 worth in cash in empty ounce bags. So they found KFC, a bunch of money, and some dime bags, I guess is what you would call them.
Is that what those are? Is empty ounce bags?
I think so.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. Police photos show at least 3 buckets of chicken, about 10 cups of coleslaw, a large package of fries, and 4 large bags containing other items. 2 men aged 30 and 23 were traveling to Auckland from Hamilton, about 75 miles south of the city. The pair will appear in court for charges of breaching the health order and face up to 6 months in jail and a fine up to about $3,000.
My favorite line from the first hour is when Sean goes, "Listen, I've hard enough time paying money for KFC, let alone wanting to go to jail for KFC."
Like I said, I just imagine them like shoving the KFC into the little dime bags, like, you know, like, "Hey, man, I really wanted a leg. Well, you're gonna have to buy more. So this is all you get." What? That's ridiculous. That's so funny. But no, New Zealand is really, really strict with their stuff. They have Auckland, I think they're coming out of level 4 like in a minute, in like a day or two. But they literally have like I think a dozen cases or so. And they've just locked down the country, trying to prevent the spread. And people are complaining about it. My friend Nate lives down there. He's one of my best friends. And he was telling me there's a lot of people there with Make America Great Again hats that are trying to stop it, which seems a little weird to me because they're New Zealand. So I don't know how they can make America great again. But I do. Wow, that was a heck of a shot, Kyle.
Damn, Kyle.
Damn. But yeah, I'd like to move there.
Oh, it got extra little bump. Okay.
You what?
Nuts. Oh, there's an extra little bump at the very end of that. That was nuts. That might be goal of the year.
Goal of the year. Go in the hole. Booyah! Oh, I'm on my back. Okay, I'm good.
Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Nice save.
Woo! I didn't score a goal on that one.
Let's go. K-Laugh. Let's go.
That's exciting. We got some really cool stuff coming up in the future of GMS After Dark as well. I'm very excited. I hope you all decide to come by and see me tonight, 7:45 Eastern, 4:45 Pacific. Much later than that in the UK.
Just find a way to hit each other all the time. Good
usually
morning
how it
on
works.
to you, Super. Thank you for being here with the FHC on Noodle Day. So we're inviting you to do nudes today.
Oh man, is Archie on? She'd be excited about today. I don't think she is though. That's a bummer. I hope you'll be there, Chris. Because if you're not, I will be very upset.
Yes, of everyone who could possibly be there. I really hope Sean and Chris show up. Because Mike's already told us that Mike will be watching, so.
I'll be in chat, so yeah.
The first ever Twitch show hosted by somebody in chat.
But I've got all the scenes all set and everything, and I'm ready for when everyone gets on, none of it to work. How do you live edit? I see, because you like put people in frame, not on screen. How do you do that?
Oh, where you're not seeing all the movement?
Yeah.
Just in preview mode. So studio mode, I think, is what they call it.
Oh.
So you make the changes in studio mode, and then when you go out of studio mode, they'll jump to that spot, so like you won't have any transitions. Or you can do a transition and bring them on where it has like the animation.
What?
I can show you after the show.
I mean, I could probably figure it out. I'm not that stupid. Okay, no, if you can show me, that'd be great. Oh wait, no, I can't. Sorry. Me and Chris are watching What If. If anyone else wants to, it's much more important. I think the only thing that I'm really kind of confused about is what I messaged you about before, but I think I could probably figure it out because I'm smart like that.
Well, have you ever used a stream URL in addition to a stream key, or you've only ever done, where you
I've
have
only ever done a regular one,
like where you have the provider from the drop down, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can.
Is that bad?
No, it's just it'll be super easy to show you what I mean, as opposed to like trying to describe it in a text. So.
Well, the link you sent me last night was super helpful, and then when I opened it, I was like, wow, this seems real. Like, in my brain, it was a lot more complicated, I think, than it actually is. Thanks, Streamlabs.
Who started what now? Super. Oh yeah, New World. Yes.
Oh,
Everyone is still playing
my
New World
gosh.
for sure.
Gosh, dang it.
That ball is just crawling across that goal line.
Take that, car.
There are plenty of trees to chop. Super is a lumberjack and he's okay.
Hey. When I think it's what, like $40. Oh god.
It was gonna be an epic save, but it wasn't. Oh, that game costs money?
Free. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sure it did. It sure did.
Does World of Warcraft cost money? Anyone know? Does WoW cost money?
Just kidding. I think it's free unless you like do stuff.
Nerd alert.
You can like have the game, but you just can't do anything.
WoW is a subscription. Interesting.
Dang. Let's see. Anything else that's important to note? Dr. Squatch is made with all that drum sound. Oh boy.
I mean, the good news is we've established that Mike Reads is popular. You could just read websites for another stream.
Just tonight we're just gonna read about Dr. Squatch, everybody.
Diego's moving around. The Gaming Morning Lizard's quite active this morning.
Oh, you pooped.
Oh no! Coming up tonight on GMS After Dark, Mike cleans the tank. Live. Stream.
Look at he's smirking. He's like, ha 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 ha. Do not go in it. Do not. Not okay. get it all over yourself, and you got to get a bath. Okay. Stupid lizard.
Oh, that's true. This is the longest we've gone in quite some time without poop references. So.
Well, I mean, but it's literal poop.
Yeah. I think it's mostly the word was brought up. So.
Really?
We pooped the bed on that one.
Super disappointing.
It's 8:41. All right. We have stories that we told you about today. The KFC one, obviously, we got through. There was the woman in jean shorts that gave herself such a wedgie that ended up in the ICU.
She got sepsis.
It was really gross.
That's crazy.
And then we also shared with you the Armageddon-style mission to crash into an asteroid's moon. Yowza.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing.
Have you ever had, because I know you're a champagne of beers guy. Have you ever had a Canadian beer?
No.
Labatt's? Molson?
Hold on. If you look around, where is it? There's a sign over here to our right that says Bob's Ramen.
It's a sign.
Whoa, everybody, this is so cool.
Thank you, Bob, for giving us ramen today.
You're welcome.
I honestly don't know if I've ever had, oh gosh. Okay. If I've had Canadian beer. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we would always take a trip up to Alberta, so we had a lot of it. Labatt's is my favorite one of the, like, very general.
That's what I'm saying, Kyle. I wasn't prepared for this.
No, we usually don't, but just the way the timing's working this morning, we kind of got back-to-back games.
Ryan just doesn't want me to continue talking about Dr. Squatch.
I mean,
Ryan did say, okay. Wow. That's a name.
I don't know where Penn Island is.
Penn Island Butter. Okay.
I mean, we could have played a bonus game of don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Or
you think,
Google
you think
Feud.
Penn Island is where Sink Butter comes from?
Where's Pickle when we need him?
Where's Austin when you need her? She's the one who gets really uncomfortable about it.
I think isn't Pickle the expert in that department?
Optimus. Optimus is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So much so, if you go online and look it up, he's attributed with creating it. Okay. So I think we need to fire the coach because none of us are very good at scoring when the ball is on the goal.
I just can't get behind a game that requires a subscription to play it. I did play it for a bit with a recent X, but honestly didn't enjoy the gameplay. Definitely not an MMO type of Deuterino, according to Gray. Diablo 2, that's a throwback, Brendan. I mean, I think there's going to be more games. I'm surprised, like, even a game like Apex Legends isn't a subscription at this point, right?
Well, it's the whole. I mean, it's still tech. If you think about it, it kind of is. Though,
Yeah,
right?
with the battle passes
for the battle
and such.
pass.
Yeah, and I think that's working better for them than if they were to make it a subscription model anyway. They're making more money on the skins and battle pass and all that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, my lifetime value into that game is somewhere in like the multiple hundreds of dollars because I've bought at least, 10 plus battle passes. And I'm definitely not their ideal user because I'm not buying a whole bunch of skins or coins or anything either. So,
which is funny. So you're a recreational gamer, right? So, and you've put a couple $100 into the game, probably.
Yep.
You consider PP. I'm trying to say
Penn Island. What?
People like Kiki that have bought skins and the treasure packs and whatever. So yeah, I mean, Pete, you can put a lot of money into it. So.
Oh yeah, and Gray, that's what I mean. Is like, would they be better off? Or if they went to a subscription model, would Respawn make more money with a subscription model? My guess is no. I mean, I think they're making more money off of the optional
one-offs,
things,
yeah.
right? But WoW doesn't have, like, you can't buy cosmetics for WoW, can you?
I've never played WoW, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I've never played it either. Well, see, MMO is like the baseball discussion we had earlier. It's like I don't have the attention span to run around for that long in an MMO, but I've never tried to focus in on the social aspect of it, because that's why I like Apex, is because it's you play with friends and such. And so maybe if I was in a big raid or something and we all work together, like maybe that would kind of tickle my fancy. I don't know.
Scored on that one.
Super said, I could never get into WoW, but New World seems to be what I always thought WoW should be play like.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest differences, Super? Brendan says, oh yeah, I was never a WoW person because of exactly that. I'm not mad about spending $40 on New World, but I would easily subscribe to something like that and then forget and keep paying it. Man, that never happened to me. Hashtag former Xbox Ultimate Game Pass subscriber.
Oh, they gave one back. Thanks. I scored for them. They scored for me. I appreciate it. I used to do that with the gym. I would like sign up for the gym, and then Megan's like, "Are you paying for that?" And I'm like, "Yep, yep, sure am." No. Oh yeah.
There was a commercial for like Wells Fargo or something where they had this product that was supposedly supposed to kind of help you identify all of your subscriptions on one page, so that you could be like, oh, I didn't know I'm still paying for that gym subscription or Spotify or whatever, right? I was like, that actually seems very useful this day and age. How many free trials do you start with, and then you're like, oh, whoops, I forgot to cancel that.
There's like 4 things on my phone right now that I signed up for like a month for and then forgot about. So it's like, oh, what is this?
Well,
I
and that's
totally forgot. If you go into your ID on that, you can look at your subscriptions. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I think my favorite free trials are those that you can immediately go in and then cancel the next month. So it's like, okay, great. I took care of this, both getting what I needed from it right now, but then also proactively canceling it so I don't forget next month.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, yep. Oh, good. Everything on here now I use. It's good.
Brendan said one time I found out I was paying for stamps.com and I literally never used it.
Yeah. They're really good at that. They give you like a really awesome upfront deal, and then they're like, please forget about us, please forget about us, please forget about us.
That's like you get like $100 in postage or something from them.
Yeah.
So what's your marketing plan? Oh, our marketing plan is to give a whole bunch of stuff, and then we're just going to sit there the whole time in the room going, please don't forget about us, please forget about us, please forget about us. And then that's how we'll make a whole bunch of money.
And it's successful.
So why do we need to hire 100 people? Oh, we all need to be saying, please forget about us. Please
Yep.
It's very important. Oh, okay. Sold.
It's the most important part of this job.
Down says, I have a prepaid credit card with no credit on it for all the free... smart.
Look at Downs.
Life hacking with JF Downs.
Nice. Okay. I have a prepaid credit card where all my Twitch stuff used to go to. My, all the stuff that I would get from Twitch when I was affiliated. So then whatever was on there, I could just put back on there.
Smart. Life hacks.
Now
Look,
I'm
it's Mike.
unaffiliated, so suck it.
Look, it's Mike.
Oh no.
Hacks. All right. We did it, chat. We got through at 8:50 West Coast time. Let's do Gaming Morning Show. Morning Gaming Renews. We'll have clip of the day and your takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? Let's start with the headlines of the day. The video game version of them. We do these in the 6 o'clock hour with our hashtag video game expert Sean. When Sean's on with us in the first hour, Sean had to go do big boy stuff, like, I don't know, doctor things and whatnot. If you missed any of it, just search on our Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
He sounds hideous. Sorry. There was some news that happened this morning in the world of video games. Did you know that? First and foremost, Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter has announced their 1 kabillionth fighter in the game, not named Look It's Maiko. They have revealed that Sora is the final fighter joining the roster of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Sora comes from the game Kingdom Hearts and has been a fan favorite and requested for many a moon. And people are pretty happy about it. So that's pretty cool. Sora can be purchased individually for $5.99, or you can get a part of the Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2, which costs $30 or $29.99, whichever you can convince your wife is cheaper. Also in the news, according to our good friends at IGN. What? I just made it a word. IGN. But Joe Scrubbles tells us the Pokemon Company is signing a theme park deal with Universal Studios Japan to make their theme park 70% larger. I don't know if that part's true. However, they have announced a long-term partnership with Universal Studios Japan to add Pokemon-themed attractions, wow, words, to the Osaka theme park. It was announced in a press release that the partnership sees the companies jointly explore groundbreaking entertainment that will immerse guests in the world of Pokemon. It's going to start sometime next year, which is like 4 months away. And then finally, according to our good friend Ethan Gack at Kotaku, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, announced Ghost Recon Battle Royale in the year of our Lord 2021. So this year, apparently, the new tactical shoot-off, dude, tonight's gonna be rough. The new tactical shooter spin-off looks like it's chasing Call of Duty Warzone. Yeah, there we go. Words. I got words. So, do you guys really want another Battle Royale game? Me neither, but guess what? You got it. It's called Ghost Recon Frontline. Is it going to be a combination of Warzone and Fortnite? We don't really know, but it'll come out at some point. There'll be teams of 100 people, or 3 people with 100. It's going to be just another garbage Battle Royale game. Anyway, did you know video games came out today? Well, I mean, not really. A couple of them did. The first one was Art of the Rally for the PS5 and PS4. And then finally, for our segment within a segment that does the names with the thing, the name of the morning is Jackaxe, which came out on the PC.
Jack?
That's it.
Axe.
Jackaxe. You are such a jackass.
2 words.
What?
Jackaxe is 1 letter away from making the 4-person first and last, or 4-letter first and last name bracket. So
it's a silent E.
It could have been Jack Axes.
Jackaxe.
Congratulations, Jack Axe. Name of the morning. If you missed any of that, check us out on Twitter at WatchGMS. You're just saving all of your words for tonight.
The words are just stuck. I need some word diarrhea. Don't you dare sit on it.
Congratulations. We have our Billy Thundergun award winner.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Teammate of the Match goes today to Dr. Squatch. Nice show, Dr. Squatch. Crushed it today. Appreciate that.
Squatch soup.
All right, here we go.
With, cold process.
Seriously? Can't any of you do anything yourself? Like for real? I just have this tiny box. I never get shown in it anyway. Whatever. Fine, here it is. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot.
10 cups of coleslaw, a large package of fries, and 4 large bags containing other KFC items. You think they have like wipes in there? The 2 men, ages 23 and 30, were traveling to Auckland from Hamilton, about 75 miles south of the city, police said. The pair will appear in court for charges of breaching New Zealand's health order, police said, adding further charges are likely. Under the nation's COVID-19 Public Health Response Act, the duo's risky attempt could result in an imprisonment of up to 6 months or a fine of up to 4,000 New Zealand bucks or $2,800. Hey, what are you in for? Murder. What about you? I burned down a house. What about you? I got KFC.
I barely want to pay the money for KFC. I don't want to do jail time for it.
So news.
I didn't think that Sean had that clip or was in that clip with that line, but there he is. That's what I said for the first hour. I love that. He's like, I barely want to pay money for KFC, let alone go from there.
Jail time. Yeah.
Takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from today's edition of Gaming Morning Show? Mike had brought up the Twitch link, Twitch leak. Brendan had talked about it in the second hour too, so we're going to send you over to Sam Woodhall. He's from the Alpha Gaming tree and is just chatting, talking about it. So we'll send you over there if you want to learn more about what's going on in that respect. Brendan says, literally, the only thing I want Ubisoft to make is a new Splinter Cell, and they're just making things.
Ubisoft was like, we have a great, incredible announcement you're all going to love. And they're like, Splinter Cell, Splinter Cell, Splinter Cell. Battle Royale. Okay.
Takeaways that were pretty okay. Mike, what is something you learned from today's edition of Gaming Morning Show?
Today I learned that our good friends at Dr. Squatch Soap also make hair care products as well as beard oil and toothpaste.
Nautical Sage.
Incredible bundles.
Gray said, takeaway, I just learned what the best soap is. Just can't remember the name. Can you remind me, Mike?
Oh, are you speaking of Dr. Squatch Soap?
What is the name of that soap? I guess we'll never
I
know.
don't know.
Guess we'll never know. Caleb says, I just change my credit card number every once in a while, so subscriptions default. And for security, after this Twitch hack, I'm going to be doing it again today. Nice work. Dungeon says, takeaway, move to New Zealand and drink Canadian beer. My takeaway, that was pretty okay, is Elizabeth Shue is in Karate Kid.
Who would have thought?
Check mark. Now we know. K-Laugh's takeaway, super hungry for nudes. And Canadian, man, we're going to have a whole bunch of Canadian beer drinkers because of this show. Hey, we might have mentioned it a couple of times. Tonight, 4:45 Pacific time. Please be there. Look, it's my co-host, GMS After Dark. It'll be ChrisMYee, Sports.Gaming, having a fast food fantasy feud draft and more shenanigans. Mike's going to have a lot of fun. 90 minutes tonight, starting at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you, everyone who is here. For Mike, for Sean, for Austin, I am Hefty Goof. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back again tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
You weren't leaving for good.